Okay, let me just sort things out. I don't know if anybody's online. I've been told by 3 moderators that they can't get online, so hopefully we get a moderator in here. Where is my chat thing? To those of you that celebrate, I believe that it is Halloween right now. So happy Halloween to everybody out there. I'm just going to read out the list of people that had a free reading yesterday. That would be Mama B. I owe Cami a reading, so if Cami gets online, she was helping all day yesterday and had to go. So I owe Cami a free reading today if she does get online. Ace Woman had a reading, Taiwo, Egyptian Famous, Anna, and Jarly. Those people all had free readings yesterday, so you can't get on the free list today. Alexandra, let's get a list together because you're my only moderator today at the moment. Mama B said that I think when it was about 9 o'clock here, she said she'd be about 2 hours. So it's now 11:30 here, so I'm assuming that Mama B may get online, but who knows? She's off enjoying herself. Good for her. So Breezy, you're number 1. Breezy, let's do a yes or no for you. Get your question up. So basically it will be Alexandra trying to do a bit of moderating, and I'll do moderating. Alexandra, you'll be number 2. Jocelyn, you'll be number 3. Now, everybody, as I keep telling everybody, this is my job. So if you do have $6 US, it's only $6 US. Please go to PayPal, get that all happening. Let me know you paid. I'll check my phone for the payment, and then we'll get your reading done. We do have I'm only doing 6 free readings at the moment. Then Alexandra, you're a moderator, so if you've got a birthday number thing you'd like me to look at, unless Lisa gets on, because I do owe Lisa a reading, so I don't know if Lisa's going to get on or not. Anyway, yeah, we could have a look at a numerology thing after we do a couple of readings, if time permits. Hey there, Lisa Pasquale. I was talking about a different Lisa, my moderator Lisa, that gets on. So number 4 was Alex 20. Alex 20, Karen Parata. I can't read that. Parata. We'll just put Karen P. Karen P. I have another Karen that pays. There's 2 Karens actually that pay. After Karen, we have Starfall. You've just made it in, Starfall. All right, guys, that's the 6 on the list. I may do 4 more. We'll see how we go. I am hoping for some payments today. As I said, this is my career. This is my job. This is where I earn my keep. So at the moment, we don't have any payments. I'm just going to read something here on my phone. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, I just had to... All right, I just had to read a couple of things that I had here. All right, guys, let's get to it. So let me get PayPal written down here, ready for the PayPal donations. Super Chat we'll put down at the bottom. I prefer no Super Chat. I'd rather people use PayPal, but if you only have Super Chat access, that's okay. All right, so the first person in was Breezy. So Breezy, can we please have your yes or no question? And also Alexandra, can we have your yes or no question? Everybody after the 6 people, I think Leanne came in. I'll just write down 4 names. Leanne, Rumesa, the usual people. Lisa, Pasquale, Lisa P, and I'm Pretty. Okay, so that will be the maximum. I only do 10, but you guys are on the waiting area because I'm only doing 6 freebies at the moment, and hopefully payments start flowing. So let's get on to Breezy. I will be back tomorrow, guys, so if you've missed out getting on the free list, either do a payment and jump the free list and get a reading today, or if you can't afford to do a payment today, just wait and try again tomorrow to get onto the list. Okay, so Breezy, let's have a look first. Will CSA help pay your rent before December the 14th this year? Assistance, hopefully they will accept you. Oh, I hope so, Breezy. I hope you get some help on all of that. Oh, hey there, Lisa. Lisa, thank God you're here. Lisa, what we'll do is I've got a list here. Hang on a sec, Breezy. So I'm just doing Breezy's free question. Then we got Alexandra's free question. Then we got Jocelyn, Alex20, Karen P, and Starfall. That's just, I'm only putting 6 people on the free list. I've got 4 other people, Leanne, Rumesa, Lisa P, a different Lisa, and I'm Pretty for the readings. Now, Lisa, I need those numbers to do a demonstration of the numerology for you. I was supposed to do it last time. We didn't get around to it. So, Lisa, if you can please post your birthday numbers, and I think it was Kevin, was the man's name Kevin? You wanted me to look at somebody, I can't remember who it was. And then after I do Breezy and Alexandra, then I'll do a demonstration on the numerology for you, Lisa. And then we'll come back, unless somebody's paid, we'll come back onto Jocelyn, Alex20. Now, everybody that's on the free list, you can still go pay and get a more detailed reading. Brenda, welcome. The free list is actually full at the moment, Brenda, but hang around because sometimes I end up doing paid readings and then I end up where people on the free list leave and don't have their reading. But I'm going to do Breezy, and Alexandra, please post your question so we can do yours. Shanae, welcome. Welcome to the room. The free list is full, guys. So if you want to do a reading, the paid readings are, the information's there on the screen. PayPal for a detailed reading is $11 US. If you only want to do a mini reading, which is just half the length of time, that is $6 US. Trust me, there is a lot of information that comes out in the mini or the mega readings. If you want to use Super Chat, unfortunately Super Chat has lots of charges and fees that are higher than PayPal. So at this time, while those fees are so much higher, Super Chat is $7 and $14 US. So that is US dollars, guys. So if you're paying with pounds, Australian dollars, Indian rupee, or whatever you're using, please make sure you go to Google, type in $6 US or $11 US, and then pay the equivalent, please. All the details are there in the comments section, also on my page, and it should be coming up there, psychicbetty@gmail.com for the payment. So anyway, let me know if you're trying to pay and you can't find it, if you're new. The free list, as I said, is full at the moment, but sometimes that can change. So Brenda, Shanae, hang around if you were waiting for a free one. If you're waiting and you want to pay, you don't have to wait. Go pay and you'll be straight up. You'll be next. Okay, so hang around. I'm also going to be doing a demonstration numerology for Lisa Siraju. So Lisa, can you please post me your birthday and your Kevin's birthday numbers, and we'll put that on this page over here. Right now I'm going to do Breezy, and I'm waiting for Alexandra. Alexandra, can you just post your question, please, so I can move straight on from Breezy? And then after that, we'll be doing the numerology for Lisa. And I'll just write that down, Lisa S, because we got Lisa P in here as well. Lisa S, we're going to do numerology demo. Okay, here we go. So Breezy, you want to know if this rental thing will happen? Let me just scroll back. Will CSA be helping Breezy? Breezy, can I have your first name or your star sign? Because it's weird asking if this company is going to be giving Breezy money, because that's not your name and it's not your star sign. So I'll just see. Anyway, will Breezy get assistance before the 14th of December? She's applied for assistance. CSA, will they pay her rent before the 14th of December to assist her? You're going to, maybe there's a delay or something, maybe they won't pay the full thing or something like that, but this is yes, and this is yes as well. You may be looking for something else. You may end up where you need to start looking where else you could go or what else you could afford or something like that. But the hostility card can mean a rushed kind of energy as well. It can be like the Knight of Swords or the Page of Swords, where somebody's rushing in with information. But it can also mean that you've got to fill out a lot of forms, you've got to answer a lot of questions. There's going to be a lot of jumping through hoops, as they say. But these two cards mean yes. This is strength returning, and this is your trusting in your intuition. But bottom of the deck with this world, I feel that it may be telling you that you might be starting to look where else you could live, where you could be getting some more money, things like that. Alrighty, so that is Breezy. Alexander, do we have your question? Lisa, have we got the birthday numbers yet? Birthday numbers. Let me just have a drink and a bit of this. Let me just scroll down. Oh, okay, I didn't realise everything was down further. I had this thing stuck up higher. All right, so there's the birthday numbers. Birthday numbers are, let me just rip that out because I'm going to be getting rid of this one. That's from yesterday, and we'll put that one up there. All right, so Lisa and Kevin, and we have, where's these birthday numbers? Kevin is 2nd of May, so that's 5/2, 1972. So that's a 1, that's an 8, and that's a 1. So he's a 5/2/1. And you, Lisa, is 11th of July, so 7/2, 1982, 1982. So that's a 1, that's a 9, and that's a 2. You're a 7/2/2, and he's a 5/2/2, and together we have a 4/3, and the 5 and the 7 is a 4, is it? No, it's a 3. 3/4/3. So we'll get to that in a minute of use two together. Right now we'll go back on to this. So Alexandra, did John like your appearance? Did he like anything about your appearance? Oh, okay. It's funny how you spell that name the same way Mama B. Mama B spells the guy she knows the same way. J-H-O-N instead of the other way around. I've never seen it spelt like that, to be honest. I do have people in the family that have the name Johansson, and they're known as John, and there is JH, I think it's ANESEN or something like that, like a German sort of sound or something. Anyway, did John like Alexandra's appearance or anything about the appearance? Whoa. Okay. We've got yes, yes, and yes dropping on the floor. We've also got jealousy on the floor. He was envious about something. Anyway, let's just put these all back. Okay. Did John like Alexandra's appearance? Nothing, or anything at all about her appearance? That's a yes, yes, yes. There's actually like romantic feelings, sexual, sensual kind of feeling coming off this person. This here, he feels like you, the way you dress or whatever, it's nice and in order. So what I mean by that, I've seen people sometimes and it's like they don't know how to dress themselves. You'll see them come out and maybe their t-shirt's too tight, or the pants are too big, or they got the wrong kind of shoes on, or they mix the wrong colors. But I feel like he thinks that the way you dress, it's very appealing, it sort of balances. And this is showing appreciation here, that he likes things about you more than just your appearance, I think. There is this stormy cloud, so it does create some sort of thing. He's from South America, a native Spanish speaker. Though I don't know why they would spell it that way. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm just wondering why. Like, it's normally John, but that is British and American, and a lot of places it's JON as well. Yeah, so it's showing that he appreciates what you wear. Now, you are a moderator, so let's do a couple more. And then after this one, we will get on to this numerology demo. So please stick around for that, guys. If you're thinking of having a numerology reading, I'll explain that in a minute before I do it. Come on, spirits, bring in the donation people. We need the donations happening. I need to get paid, guys. I need to get paid. All right, so more messages for Alexandra. Top and bottom cards, please. Okay, your messages, Alexandra. We've got the choices here. You've got some choices. You can go along the same path that what you've been doing over and over again, or you can start to do something different. So you're going to be presented with a choice soon. This is nothing to do with John, by the way. This is just general messages for you now. You need to get out of the maze. This is where you're getting yourself lost in something. You need to start making some choices there, Alexandra. Let's just do these. We're going to do these for the free readings today as well. Okay, if I remember. Everybody will get one of these. So let's get one of these for Alexandra. I'm going to read what it says on here, but also if I feel differently about the message, I'm going to give you my own message. Okay, Alexandra. I forgot to give one to Breezy, but it doesn't matter. The garden entry, to go to a party, you'll find new friends, romance, enjoy. Okay, so this is celebration, going out in the garden. It's a card about the garden. Now, it does have the 8 of Spades here. Now, the 8 of Spades can be feeling like you don't fit, Alexandra. It can be where you go to a party or something and you just feel like you want to go. You just don't want to be there anymore. So this can be invitations to somewhere, but sometimes it might not be the right kind of place for you. But yeah, this is usually about somebody inviting you somewhere and wanting to go places and do things. All right. We'll just do one tarot as well. I need to shuffle the energy out of these because I was looking at something else before I come online, and we don't want that influencing the reading. Okay, so Lisa, you're up next with this numerology reading that I'm going to have a look at, you and Kevin. It's just going to be a quick basic thing, so I'll set my watch for 5 minutes so I don't go for too long. If anybody's wanting a numerology reading, this is just a demonstration for my moderator. The numerology readings are $11 US at the moment. They're a one-off kind of thing that you would have. They're not something that you're going to have it every week or anything like that. We can look at your own birthday numbers by yourself. We can look at your boyfriend, your girlfriend, their numbers by themselves, or we can do what I'm going to do here and join you two together to see what kind of match that is. Now it's $11, and why I say it's a one-off reading is once I've done your name or done somebody else's numbers or done a couple, you don't have to need to do it again. It's not like a reading where you're asking different questions. It's going to be the same kind of information if I do it over again. So it's a one-off reading. It's worth the money. It's $11 and it will go for about 10 to 15 minutes, that sort of reading. So I'm just going to do a demo on that in a minute, but this is just for Alexandra first. Alexandra, you just had a thing that meant like a wedding invitation or a promotion or something there. You got victory and success, but it is upside down. You got new friendship coming in. There might be news about a pregnancy or fertility. But this being upside down, it can be a victory that doesn't last very long. So you might win something, or you might feel like you're on top of something, but it might be something that doesn't sort of work the way you thought. And sometimes this can be careful what you wish for at this time as well, because something you might be really, really thinking is a good thing for you, it might not be. All right, so let's get on to Lisa. So everybody in the room waiting, I'm actually waiting for donations. So if you do have $6 to spare, $6 US to spare, I can see you, Lisa Pasquale. I can see your text. Is there something wrong, Lisa Pasquale? Because let me just go through the free list before we move on. Left on the free list now is Jocelyn, Alex20, Karen P, and Starfall. If I start to get payments, I might not get to any more people other than them. But then we have Lisa S, which is what I'm doing now. Yeah, Lisa S. No, that's the numerology reading. That's what I'm doing now. Then we have waiting. We have Leanne, Rumesa, Lisa Pasquale, and I'm Pretty. So I can see your text there. Let me just scroll back. Did you pay or anything like that? Is that why you're asking? Because you normally pay, don't you? You were in before Starfall. Yes, you're on the... Oh, no, Starfall. Let me see, Starfall. Let me go right back to the beginning. I've got Breezy, Alex, Jocelyn, Alex20, Karen. Oh, so you are correct. Okay, sorry, Starfall. You are in down here. So Lisa P and Starfall are reversed. So Starfall, you're down in the waiting list. Okay, so Lisa P, I've put you up as number 6. Okay, no problems. All done. All right, so let's get on to this numerology. Now, I am going to set my watch. Oh, I haven't got my watch. I'll set my timer. Oh, hang on a sec. I think there's a message here. Oh, my phone's on 147. That was ages ago. No message. All right, let's do the timer on here, shall we? All right, timing. Start. All right, I've got a timer on. So here we go. Lisa, this is you and Kevin. Let me just scroll down to see what's being said. I never make it. Yeah, that's fine. Lisa Pasquale, you are on the list of 6. We've done 2 freebies and now we're doing a demo. And then hopefully some people start to pay. I do believe that you have paid in the past, Lisa. And I think Alex20 paid once as well. If you guys have got $6 to spare, really appreciate it. But if not, wait on the free list and we'll see how we go. All right, Lisa, so you and Kevin come out as a 343. A 343 is a 10. Now, straight up, I'm seeing that if yous were a business couple, you could work very well as business, because this is friendships and family and just being part of something. You've got 7, which is spiritual, very spiritual numbers. You've got a 5 here and you've got a 6. You're missing a 2. You need a 2, 4, 6, especially like in the first triangle here of you two being together. So this is a friendship. It can be sexual, a lot of sexual energy here. Thank you, James. I'll get to that soon. Yeah, it can be a sexual friendship, fun. It can be learning something from each other. And it can be a spiritual journey, you and Kevin. It can be where you both believe in something, or you both, you know, like there's some sort of spiritual connection there between you and him. The problem I'm seeing here is the 1 down here, the 1 down here, the 0 and the 0. This doesn't make for a very great relationship. This can represent that there is times where both sides, where you're just on your own and you're not communicating, or you're, you know, like he might not reply back to you for a month or something, or you might be detained doing something else, or you could be working. And this also can be anger. It can be shut the door and don't talk to me kind of energy. But I don't like the 0s in a relationship, and you've got a big 0 sitting over here with the 10. Because 0s are secrets and lies and stuff going on. And literally with a 3, it could literally mean that there's always going to be somebody else in the background, somebody interfering in the relationship. But this, as a working friendship and partnership, is very good. But again, even in work or even in a friendship, there's always going to be this secret stuff. But this is showing more sort of independent kind of time, with the 1s being there as a challenge for this relationship. I see that if you were to have children with this man, there is male and female hormone sort of stuff coming out here. But the very beginning of the relationship is this triangle here and this triangle down the bottom. All right, so down the bottom you have at the top 3, 4 and then a 1, and at the top you have 3, 4 and a 7. So the 3 and the 4 balances itself out to not be bad or good, you know, like it's sort of like some good, some not so good. But the 7 is where turning to spiritual type things, making changes for the future. Now, sometimes you're going to make a change for the future of where you want to be in the next 5 years, and he might say, look, you go and do that by yourself. And then other times he's going to say, I want to move to New York, or I want to go and buy a car. And this would be where problems happen, because I can see that you come together in like a sexual kind of thing. There's a lot of energy, of sexual energy, attraction, desire. And then when you sit down and try to be really stable with each other, there's this pulling away thing going on. So I just feel like it goes around in a circle where it comes together, it's very passionate, it's very strong. Then when you start talking about long-term and settling down and maybe having a family together or all of these sorts of things, I feel like you've got different plans. He's got his plan of how much money he wants, where he wants to live, how long he wants to be with you, and then you've got another plan. So I feel like sometimes you're left alone, or he's left alone, or you're doing that to each other. So yeah, this can be times where he might disappear for a month or 2, and then when he shows back up, He might not even talk for a while, or he might not tell you what was going on. So I just feel like there's too many secrets for this relationship to really work that well. Also, you said that you're July, which is a water sign, and he's an earth sign, being Taurus. Earth signs and water signs, they do connect a lot. Earth signs can be very cold and strong at times, and in a good way they can be strong and lead the pack. But yeah, the 7, the emotions, and you turning to spiritual matters and everything. So I feel like the spiritual side of things is coming more from you than Kevin. Anyway, if you were to stay in a relationship with this man, I just feel like at times there's going to be this individual kind of thing going on where you're probably going to say, can't we do this all together? Can't I come along with you? And he's going to be going like, no, go and do something with your own friends. So it just feels like being pushed out sometimes with things. But yeah, the good stuff, there is a lot of good stuff up here. The thing that's missing is 8, 9, 2, and the 1s are in the bottom, but you have a 1 over here. So yeah, 2, 8, and 9 is missing. So 2 is 2 people committing to each other. 8 is communicating, team playing, you know, being with lots of people, exploring, going out. And 9 can be excessive behavior on the bad thing, but 9 can also be about money. These are money and management here. So you are missing some crucial kind of things, especially the 2, for it to be a romantic long-term commitment with him. You could be friends for life with him. It could be one of those things where you come together for 7 months or something, and then it might fall apart, and then you come back in, and then it might fall apart. So it can be that kind of thing, Lisa. So yeah, I'm just been doing a demo thing at the moment, Joanna. This is not paid for. This is just for Lisa, my moderator. It was just to show people a numerology kind of thing at the moment while we're waiting for some payments to come in. Anyway, James has paid. The buzzer has gone. Lisa, it was just a brief, quick thing. Next time, if I need to fill in some time and have a look at some numbers, I might look at Kevin on his own for you and just tell you a little bit about that. But I can tell you he likes to change things. He's very masculine energy. He likes to be around the males. He does have the 2 on his own. So as he gets old, he will want to commit and be solid with someone. But then as he gets even older, it's like he wants to be on his own again. But yeah, we can have a look at that at another time. All right, so PayPal, we've got James, number 1. James, today. James, what is your double mini questions? Let me go and check PayPal. I know that you've paid. I'll just go and check anyway. Happy Halloween, everyone. Anyone that celebrates Halloween, happy Halloween. I always keep thinking that Halloween is on the 28th of October, but it's obviously, like, I seen a couple of people yesterday dressed up, only 3, and not one child come to my house. We just really don't do much about it here. But yeah, I always thought it was the 28th, but apparently it must be the 31st because that was yesterday for us. PayPal. Thank you, James, for getting the ball rolling. James, yep, you're the only payment today for a double mini. Thank you, James. What's your questions today? So this is detailed mini and numerology. Detailed mini numerology for Super Chat. So you've paid for 2 minis. Okay, James, what can I do for you? Oh, and Joanna, that thing you were looking at for me, thank you so much. Yeah, I agree with you about the alternate situations, possible other work things down the track that might be springing to mind, or people offering things that if need be, there might be something here or there. But I think once it's all over with, I pretty much think as the time goes on, the need or desire to do that will go away. The only reason I think that that might be wanted is to earn some money. So maybe down the track there would be, you know, an offer to go and do a couple of days here or there. But yeah, I agree with you that there might be certain people that are saying, look, you know, if we need you to come in and do blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I think there would be offers with that, Joanna. All right, so James, is it worth for you to go training to learn sound bowl healing? Second question, just general messages. Okay, I've got to use my phone today because my watch, I don't know where I left it. I think somebody else just paid as well. Chasm, yes, we have a mini for Chasm. Welcome to the room. I think you're new, are you? Chasm will be next with a mini. Okay, Chasm, so I'm just doing a double donation at the moment. So I'm doing 2 minis and then that'll last for about 10 minutes or so. So if you need a cup of tea, a coffee, a cigarette, whatever else you need, you've got about 10 minutes and then you're up. Okay, so, and welcome to my channel. Hopefully you have subscribed. Everybody, please hit the subscribe button. Okay, James, let's get the clock working. I might have to step away after these readings and go and get my watch. Now, I'll only be online for, I should be online for another 2 hours, so we've got plenty of time at the moment. It all depends on payments and what's going on. All right, let's get started. Sound bowl healing. I've always been interested in that one. Okay. So, get your yes and no ready. I'm just looking for my other cards. All right. James wants to go and do sound bowl healing. Is this a good plan for James to do a course in sound bowl healing? Will this enhance him? Will this bring something good to him? Should James participate and join in and do this sound bowl healing? Oh, yes, James, look at this. Wow. Double Joker. I think the double Joker, this is the first time in I don't know how long that the double Joker's come out. Wow. This could be something that leads to something much bigger than you expect. This is making new friendships. There's a lovely woman here. I don't know if it will be a woman teaching the sound bowl healing. This could lead to something much, much more than you expect, James. Double Joker, anybody asking a question, should I do this? Should I do this? Will I get the job? Whatever. If I see Double Joker, I'm like, yes, 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 yes. I love Double Joker. Double Joker is invitations to something bigger, invitations to advance. It's like winning the lottery. It's like winning a jackpot, Double Jokers. She's got something to do with it. She might be the teacher. Let me see. Okay, now as far as earning money out of, you know, knowing how to do it, this could indicate that you won't make any money out of it, but you could get joined up with something new because this is something for your future, something going on a new journey. So you may get connected with other people and then find out about somewhere else where you can be doing your Reiki and your massage and combining it with something else. So you may even get some sort of business deal between the teacher of the sound bowls, and she might be looking for someone to come in 2 days a week and do Reiki, and it might be good money because the 7 of diamonds is good money. This down here is telling me not to expect that you yourself would end up then making money out of doing sound bowl healing, or you could incorporate it into what you're doing. But I feel that there is this big rush of energy and things feel really, really good and you're really on target with it and you're thinking, this is what I'm going to do. But there's something here coming in. It's at night time. There's some sort of incident, possibly an accident of some kind, and hospitals involved and documents are being signed. So I feel like this is a personal matter bleeding into this reading and nothing to do with the sound bowls. But the original part of the reading, should you go do it, yes, 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 yes. This is like a really, really good energy that I'm seeing here. But I'm seeing it could lead to more than just a friendship with somebody, because this is friendship, this is commitment. If this was love hearts, I'd be thinking that this could lead to a romantic adventure. It could still be a romantic adventure that will come out of doing the sound bowl healing thing. I just think you're going to make new connections, and it's going to be good connections. It's going to be people that believe in what you believe in. It's going to be people that understand you, you know. Like, and it's always good to be with people that understand you. Joanna, I can't believe you're here and you're helping. I mean, you're so tired with everything you're doing. I really appreciate it. There's no need. I have Lisa, and I think Alexandra was here floating around somewhere. But yeah, things are going along all right. All right, so here we go. James. James, is it going to cost a lot of money? Because I'm a little bit concerned with this Six of Pentacles sitting here. This could be, as long as it doesn't cost too much and you're got the funds to do it, I'd say go and do it. But if whilst you're doing the course they say, oh, you're so good at this, we would like you to do this and that, and it starts turning into them making money out of you, I think that just do the course, make some new connections. But for some reason you got cards that show making a new contact. Double thing is normally like something you've been hoping for, because this is marriage and your heart's content. So somehow doing the sound bowl healing thing, somehow it's going to lead to this connection for some reason. But just be very careful in regards to them saying, oh, we got another course next month, or we got another thing next year. Would you like to sign up? And we're only going to take X amount of dollars per month and you can pay it off. I wouldn't go into anything like that. Do the course, pay for the course, join in with the course. But then if they start saying, oh, maybe you should do this now, maybe you should do that now, if it starts to feel like somebody's trying to make some money, yeah, I would be then starting to withdraw from the situation. And maybe that's why the black cards started to follow. That do the course, you're going to have a good time, you're going to introduce to new people, some sort of offer might come out of it, or it might be something you combine with what you're doing. You might do Reiki and you might incorporate the sound healing bowl while the person's laying there on the bed. You might just do the sound healing bowl to start with and then do the Reiki. You know what I mean? So I do think it could enhance what you do, but I don't think it's actually going to make you any money in the long run. I think that you're better off with the other stuff that you do. But I do think you might make a connection through doing that. So let's just do your yes and no. We shuffled these before. So think about a question in your mind. It's already ready to go. I'll just have a quick drink. A little bit concerned about that incident in the hospital. It didn't look like an illness. It looked like somebody hurts themselves or something that's coming up. It's a male energy again. So yeah, there was something like that coming in that reading, but we'll have a look at general terms. So just think about a yes and no. I already have shuffled. Oh, we've got more of a no there, James. You do have underneath the deck, you do have that fifth chakra there, which I don't need to explain to you. This is telling you the storm warning. It's telling you be careful. Just be careful at the moment. And the hostile thing there. But we've got this love thing here. This could be you putting your heart out there too quickly to somebody. So let's say you go and do the sound bowl healing thing, James, and it's like a whirlwind. It's like this massive energy and stuff like that. You may start to put your heart out there in a direction towards someone new, and it might just be a little bit too quick with that hostile card sitting there. But you've got up and down cards here. You've got no, yes, no, yes. If we cut the deck, and then we've got yes again. So it's more of a yes than a no to the question. But your messages there are be prepared. This could be an actual storm. Thunders, clouds, snow, whatever. But I feel like this is a storm warning. It could be between you and your brothers, your father. Yeah, it could be some sort of family matter. It could be at work as well. There could be some issue with work. This here, I just feel this is you putting your heart out there, that something sparks your interest. The hostility force can be telling you to slow down, not to push somebody. It could also mean that you feel like you're being attacked in some way from somebody as well, especially with the storm card. I don't know why you got them today. Not very nice. All right, let me reshuffle ready for your second question before I set the clock. James will have a second question. All right, let's do the general for the next one. Let me just start the clock again. Okay, what does James need to hear? General questions. What does James need to hear right now? What does James need to hear right now? James, I'm surprised you're not running out of questions. Maybe you just need to do a one donation thing. I'm surprised you keep coming up with different questions. What does James need to know right now? S. Ashvitha, there is a free list and it's already full. So if you're wanting a reading, you will have to go and donate over at PayPal. Thank you. And please stop flooding the room with your text. Let me just bring this up. Hang on, James. I'm just going to pause this. Okay. Yeah, so S. Ashvita Sri, please don't keep posting in the room. I have a list of people that are waiting on the waiting list for free readings. Other people are paying to get a reading, so I have removed your messages. And you can hang around and wait when I get to the end. If people have left, we could get to you. But oh, thanks, Joanna. Have you taken over from that? If they post again, we'll have to put you in timeout, unfortunately. Hopefully I don't need to go and block the channel. Well, hopefully you do get into your dream college. Hopefully you do. If you manifest it, it should happen. All right, James, back to you. General messages. James, James. Let's do some of these. Okay, same cards have come out. The 3 turning into the 2, turning into the other 2. And I said 2 of hearts would mean like a marriage and that. This is usually marriage proposal, celebration. Same woman has come out, James. See that? I shuffled to get new things. Doesn't need to be blocked yet, Mama B. We'll just see what happens. Anyway. Yeah, so James, I feel that whoever she is, she must be coming forward into your space. There's 2 females here. This one, not so great, but this one up here, it looks like some sort of romantic adventure is sitting right there. So I don't know if this is sharp and unexpected for you. This can also represent somebody you love having surgery for some reason. But down here, I feel this section here is about work and your drive, your passion with work. This is where sometimes you're feeling a bit out of sorts with work. This is where you're very passionate about what you do. This over here is where you're starting to want to go elsewhere. It's also where you're not speaking up about what you really want to somebody. Now, this could be personal or it could be work. Because we've sort of got a blend going on here. Let's get some tarots on here and have a look. You may actually be invited to an old friend's wedding. So somebody might contact you and say, guess what, I'm getting married. I'd love for you to come to my wedding. So it could be a wedding invitation, especially with those double jacks that come out before. But I just feel like this sequence is screaming at me at the moment because it came out before. The 3 and the 2 and her. It was like that before. So because this is normally a new friendship, something developing. It can be somebody from your past deciding to be in your life again. And this is where you try a relationship. It feels very balanced. It works. You may work together. And then this is where romantic stuff starts coming in. So this could be a romantic thing coming into the picture. We've got something rushing in. We've got the Cancer star sign. We've got the Pisces star sign. Don't like the moon because that can be where you're really sort of unknowingly walking into something. But you've got 2 cards of rushed energy. Something's coming. The 9 of Pentacles can be something that happens suddenly, quickly. If you had black cards around that, it would be like an incident, an accident, and something going wrong. But you've got red cards all around it. So that's usually something nice coming in really quickly. It's like, takes your breath away. I'm hoping it's her, whoever she is. That's usually air sign. We've got air sign here. We've got water sign, water sign. So we've got Pisces and we've got Cancer coming out on the table. Also, James, walking towards something that makes you more happy, disconnecting from something that makes you unhappy. You do have some sort of like job offer, promotion, something new coming in here. It could be quite quick. It could be you're just going about your daily thing. You talk to somebody about, oh, they got somebody new at work, so I'm only working 4 days now. And somebody goes, oh, stuff that, come and work for me. I want you here 5 days a week. We love you being here. So there could be some offer coming in to do with work because I feel like there's a 50-50 situation going on down here with work. There's some sort of travel coming up here. James, you have mentioned in the past that you're going on a vacation. There's some sort of travel. But expect delays with any travel plans. Car breakdown, plane tickets doubling in price and you can't go, or something. Something may interfere with your travel plans and then you end up doing something else. You might postpone the holiday actually. But I do feel you're going to cut ties with a certain situation and go into something that makes you more happier. Again, this could be work. You might, now that you're only doing whatever, 2 days or whatever it is at that place and they got that woman there, they may start giving her more work and taking more away from you. Because she's new and she's female and a lot of females will go to this place, you might actually start see a slip in the clients that are coming to you. But don't despair because somebody else has got something better for you here. There's some other offer coming in and I think it's going to come in quite quickly and when you need it. And the money's good as well. It's like better than expected. So yeah, we've got all of those things going on there, James. But just be prepared. There could be surgery for someone with that card sitting there. There's possibly an invitation to somebody's wedding or some sort of major celebration there. And this down here, it just looks like you're planning some sort of travel and then something goes wrong and then you plan it again and then something goes wrong and then you finally go and have some sort of travel thing there. Anyway, that's what we've got there. I really, really hope every day that James, this woman, whoever she is, we need to start giving her a name and hair colour and star sign, and we need to bring this woman to James. All right, James, we shuffled these ready for your second yes or no question. Just think about your question, and then we're on to Jasmine. I don't know how you pronounce your name. Is it Chaz, like a male's name, Chaz? Or is it Jasmine like Charmaine, like a female's name? I'm not sure what to make of that. I've never ever seen the name Jasmine before. Okay, so James, yes or no? Let's see. And one of these for James. Okay, James, you got ring to the right, your love is alive. Oh my God, I just realized because I'm using the different deck. It's the ring. It's the commitment. So I don't know if you're getting involved in a new job, a new commitment, or whether this is actual passion and love. Answer to your question is yes, but there is some decision and hesitation going on here, James. We've got the balances coming back in. You're going to be making a decision, and it's going to open up the doorway to what you're wanting. Okay, it's Jasmine, a woman's name. Okay, so it's kind of like Jasmine. Jasmine. That's what it's like, isn't it? Jasmine. Okay, never heard that before. Beautiful name. I do know we've got men out here, C-H-A-S, Chaz, not Chase, Chaz. One of my dad's brothers is Chaz. They're all in heaven now. Okay, thank you, James. Thank you, James. Okay, Chasman. So we are looking at what will be Hunter's energy towards you in December. Okay, let's just set the clock. This was a mini, wasn't it? Okay. And after Chasman, if we haven't got a donation, Joanna and who have we got? Joanna, Mama B, and Lisa. I don't know if everybody's still here. The list is Jocelyn and Alex20 will be next for the free reading. So Mama B, if you're here, or Lisa, can you please get the questions from Jocelyn and Alex20 ready? And just confirm that those people are here. And then after I do Chasman, we'll go on with the free list again. Hopefully some more donations would be great. All right, let me just set the clock. So you want to know Hunter's energy towards you in December. Okay, here we go. Now think of a yes or no question in your mind for the end of the reading. Okay. How will Hunter connect with Chasman in December? What will Hunter's energy be towards Chasman in December? What will Hunter's energy be towards Chasman in December? You, Hunter, the energy. Hunter, energy, bottom of the deck. Okay, it's looking a little bit glim for some reason. Over here, you've got sexual desire, interest, fun. You're looking at friendship turning into stability long term. There's something to do with parents, so I don't know how old you or this hunter is, but this is something to do with parent or something. Some sort of irresponsibility going on. But your side of it is fun, friendship, going places, all of that sort of thing. Hunter's energy at the moment is... There's a love thing there. There's an affection there. He's got somebody of authority watching over what he does. It kind of looks like he's got a love thing for you, and this is something to do with work or study. This is where somebody's a little bit scared as well. So he could be a little bit nervous about meeting you. The energy between the two of you with being with each other in December time. So I'm assuming that you are going to come together around December for some reason. This is where you are making the right plans. You've got to do everything. So if you've got to finish some work or he's got to do something, it's taking care of family responsibilities and all of that. This here is where somebody is not liking what's going on. So either a mother, a father, a brother, a sister, an ex, somebody doesn't like this connection between the two of you, and there's some sort of jealousy going on as well. This can be where some stuff that you're into, that he's not into that. So it can be that you love watching hockey, for instance, and he's like, oh my God, I hate hockey. So there'll be differences of what you like. So let's just go into some more detail. But I do feel there's other outside influences around this relationship between you and Hunter for some reason. A bit more information for Chasman and Hunter. What will Hunter's energy be towards? I do see fear, hesitation, but there is this, the Four of Hearts is like somebody feeling love and affection, and like they feel like they're at home when they're with you. So it's like he's almost like he's hiding what he feels. But I do feel it's because of somebody else, somebody that's watching what's going on, or it might be that you go to a public place and there's too many people and he wants to give you a kiss or hold your hand or something, and he doesn't do anything because other people are around. So yeah, it can be that kind of energy as well. And it can be where if he was coming and meeting your family or something where he doesn't feel like he fits right. So let's just see more information. You, Hunter, the connection. Bottom of the deck. This looks like a working connection. Looks like friendship, fun, going places. For you, you're holding on to something from the past. You might be holding on to the way you think things should be. For some reason, you've got two kings here. One upside down, one upright. Your whole family calls you Chaz. Chaz is a boy's name. Yeah, so... All right, so... this is your energy. I feel like you're trying to have something the way you think it should be. And just the two energies are crossing each other. This energy is normally about long-term commitment and how are we going to make this work. And this is usually about work and fun and all of the rest of it. The two kings is normally about work and money. So your energy is presenting about having money, wanting to do things, and doing things the right way, and not really getting things the way you want in the beginning. His energy is, this is like celebration, meeting people, doing things. There is some sort of escape that he's trying to do at the moment. But this, to me, when he's looking at you as the Queen of Pentacles, she can be a little bit cold, but I also feel that she's showing up to show you that beauty. Like he's very interested in beauty, and he knows that you're thinking about long term with him. The connection between the two of you, the energies that might be felt around December, and the buzzer has gone, so I've got to finish this up. Just think about your yes or no while I'm shuffling. Think about it in your mind. Don't ask it on the thing. You don't need to unless you want to. The connection between the two of you, you're going to look at all the options that you've got presented to you. Do you live in the same state? Do you go to the same work? Do you go to the same school? Do your families connect? So I feel like you're looking at all the options in front of you. I feel like his energy is going to be, oh, I like some things, but I don't like some things. Over here, I feel like this could represent a distance between you, nothing to do with any kind of ending, but it also could mean where he knows that you or him has to end something else for things to work. And then this will be some sort of rushed kind of energy going on there. You do have air sign sitting there. You had earth sign and you had fire sign come out in the reading. I feel like there's something to do with the family, parents, and other people watching what's going on. So let's just do a yes and no for you and give you one of these as well. Ooh, you've got the heart. So that's the heart, symbolizes fulfillment, joinment, and romance, blossoming, serenity, and loving. That's a nice start. So that's a message for you and him. Okay, so yes or no for Chasmin. Yes or no for Chasmin's question she has in her mind. Yes or no for Chasmin. Okay, your answer is yes, definitely yes. You have the door to romance is going to be opening up to you. You're going to feel a balance and security coming in, and you're going to feel very appreciated by people. And you're also going to be appreciating everything in your life as well. Yeah, so you do have a yes, and you do have strength at the bottom. So that can represent Leo, and this can represent Libra. With the balance. But yeah, this is very, very good energy here. But this can symbolize something that will grow in time, something that will get stronger in time. Anyway, thank you so much for your mini donation today. Some people do pay more than one mini donation if they got more questions, but other people just do the one. But please come back again. I will be online again tomorrow, and then after that, things might change up next week. Yeah, so I am planning on trying to get online, and I have a money target I have to reach each week. So depending on when I reach that target is when I'll be online. So yeah, times might change. I might end up being online on Thursdays or Fridays, but at the moment it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but it could change starting next week. Okay, so everything's changing here in my life tomorrow. Finally, something's finally changing tomorrow. I'm so happy. All right, so up next we have Jocelyn and Alex20 for a free question. And welcome, Really Chris. Hey there, Really Chris. Welcome back. How are you going? It's a little bit slow in here today. Guys, I'm just going to go and check something and I'll come right back. We've got Karen. Actually, no, I'll read Karen's question. And if we've got Alex20's question, have we got Alex20's question ready? I'll just quickly do that. I just wanted to go and get my watch and just quickly grab something to eat. And go and turn the pool pump on again because the sun's blasting out there. I want to turn the pool pump on, and I'm going to set my alarm for 1 o'clock to turn it off. Oh, actually, no, 1 o'clock's not long enough. I'll turn it off at, I'll just leave it on till the hubby gets home because he'll be home in an hour and a half. So anyway, we're doing, why am I shuffling these? They were for everybody. Oh my gosh, my brain is just not working. I'm getting a little bit excited about the big transition my home life is going to go through tomorrow. Big, it's one of those big moments in life. So it's finally here. Anyway, enough about that. Karen, has your dad continually feeling physically worse? He's a Leo. Karen P. Karen would like to know if her Leo dad, her father, he's a Leo, is he continually feeling physically worse? So you're asking, is whatever's wrong with him, is it progressing? Edwin, thank you for donating. The donations are open. The free list is closed at the moment. I won't be reopening the free list. We'll get to that in a minute. But thank you for your donation. I'll go check that, and you will be next, Edwin. Okay, so we're looking at Karen's father, the Leo. Is he progressing worse? Okay, now, although the cards usually mean yes, 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 he's progressively getting worse, and we got the sun at the bottom. Now, these mean yes, okay, but forget that. This here is a balance card, and it's about somebody caring for somebody. It's about you caring for him, or him caring for himself, or whatever. This here could indicate there's something wrong with the blood or the heart when we're asking a medical kind of question. And this here is normally where somebody is housebound if they're not well. It's where they need to stay at home because they're just really just not feeling great. But the sun is about healing. All of these cards, if I was reading them and not doing yes and no, I'd say this is fantastic news for whoever we're looking at here. This is about somebody caring for each other. This is about somebody getting on the right track with things. This is somebody staying at home and deciding what they're going to do next. And then we got the sun, which is the healer. The sun brings to light what's going on and what's wrong, and it brings out the truth. But I don't think there's too much to worry about with your father right now. I could be wrong. This is only a quick yes and no. But these cards are very positive cards, very positive energy. So I think that this might be your concern for your father, that you're trying to help look out for him. But the answer to the question, if you just want yes or no, unfortunately, it is saying yes. I am feeling some sort of strain in my chest and my lung area and my heart and my esophagus and the middle of my back. So I don't know if that's anything to do with what's wrong with your father. And as I said, this is just a free yes or no. But you are welcome to do a donation and we can take a further look to see what's going on around your dad. And I wish you all the very best with your father, Karen. Okay, so we have Edwin. Thank you, Edwin. You're number 3 on the donation. Edwin, and you donated 22. So, too detailed. I'll just go check that, Edwin. Okay, guys. Edwin and everybody else, I'm going to just quickly step away, grab something, turn on the full pool pump. I'll be right back, and then I'm going to be doing readings now for probably about 20-25 minutes, okay? Thank you, Karen. All the very best with your father. Let me just go check PayPal to make sure that that is a double donation there. Now, guys, the channel is spamming my email address. If you do want to contact me off the channel, email me about a private reading. I mean, you've just paid $22 US for a private reading, for a double reading. But if you paid a certain amount, you could have a half-hour one-on-one reading with me, Edwin, in the future. Anyway, let me go check the payment, make sure that it's come through, because sometimes people pay me and it doesn't show up for days. Okay. All right, so Edwin, all right, you've got your questions in here, and yes, you've paid for a double donation, and Chris has paid. Okay, so really Chris has paid for 2 readings as well. So we'll just put Chris on there. She's done a double donation. So I'm going to be busy now, guys, for at least about 30 minutes. Because we got 2 detailed readings here as well. All right, I'm just going to quickly go and turn on that pump, and then I'll be back to do Edwin's reading. So everybody on the free list, let me quickly just go through that. There was Jocelyn, Alex20, Starfall with their free questions. On the waiting list, which I'm probably not going to get there now, Leanne, Ramesa, Lisa P, and I'm Pretty. Oh no, sorry, Lisa P was there, Starfall was down here. So yeah, on the main list, left on the main list is Jocelyn, Alex20, and Lisa P. If Jocelyn, Alex20, or Lisa P are not answering, Joanna, Mama B, whoever's taking care of this, Leanne, Ramesa, and I'm Pretty on that list, and Starfall. Starfall is after Lisa, because I put them in the wrong order. Anyway, I won't be doing the free list for at least, what do we got? 2 lots of 20, at least 40 minutes. I'm going to be busy now. Okay, so I suggest if you've got something to do or somewhere to go that you do it now. If you're on that free list and waiting, I will try my best. I've just got to go and turn this thing on. Okay. I've just got some yogurt. All right, so, oh, I forgot to get my watch. Doesn't matter. We will go from here. All right, so Edwin, let me just quickly read through. Yeah. I'm just reading through Edwin's question, her first question first. Okay, so I'll look at about will you be negotiating, will you be able to get a better terms with the whole custody and everything, or will you end up paying out a lot of money? So we'll have a look at what's going on there with this court case. All right. Hey Siri, set timer. 10 minutes.
10 minutes starting now.
Okay, there we go. I don't even need to type anything in. Okay, here we go, Edwin. Good luck with what's going on there. Show me what's going on for Edwin and moving forward. So what we're going to do, Edwin, we're going to say about you trying to get better terms, or will you go to court? We're going to do two sides here. Will Edwin get better terms about the custody, get more better terms on this custody in regards to the divorce, the separation and the custody and how much access she has? Or will she be going to the court and paying a lot of money to do this? Show me what's going to happen. Left hand side is will she get better terms? Right hand side is if you've got to go to the court. This is the court. Okay, let's get these out as well. Edwin has gone through a custody trial and been given certain terms that she doesn't like. The left-hand side is can she negotiate better terms? The right-hand side is will she have to go to court? And if she goes to court, will she get better terms? So left-hand side is negotiations and not going to court. Right-hand side is going to court and paying a lot of damn money. Negotiation, court, negotiation, court, negotiation, court, bottom of the deck, negotiation, court. Good luck. Let's have a look at these in separately. All right. Ha! Ah, the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups has come out with negotiation. This is usually wishes coming true. Okay, so let's just see what we've got in the poker deck, because this is my main forte. Wishes coming true, Nine of Hearts. Oh, I hope this is correct for you. This is negotiation. All right, negotiating better terms. Someone who used to be your rock, your support base, your everything. This is you and somebody standing strong together. But they're holding the money. So I'm assuming this is your ex, and this is where they're saying, no, this is how I want things. This here is a forced change of circumstances. So Edwin, if you live in different states to your partner, or if you live too far away from the school, or he does, or whatever, I don't know how old the children are. I'm assuming they're young. This looks like a forced change of circumstances is going to go on, especially in particular to nighttime. So what I'm feeling is the negotiation. This is you saying, I want better. This is not good enough for me. I want more. You know that you can have something better. and you're saying, can we just talk about what we're going to do? I don't know if the children are male or female, because I'm being shown a male over here and I'm being shown female energy over here. But a lot more dominant male energy is showing up. So what I'm feeling here is you could negotiate. There will be some sort of terms where you're told that if you have the child on blah, 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 you're not to have this person there. So your ex might be trying to stipulate who's allowed to be around when the children are there, or where you're allowed to take them. I just feel like this is some sort of rules and regulations that you're not happy with. And especially in regards to sleeping there, nighttime, or if you have somebody in your home at night. But yeah, so this is all pretty good, but this over here is telling me that you will be trying to force some kind of change. And it's something to do with movement. So I'm wondering whether it's something to do with access to school, access to work. There's something where either him or you is not happy with this change. This is a forced change that somebody's trying to do. Down here, your strength will grow, because this is where you're sitting there going, this is just bullshit. This is something, sorry for talking like that, but you're saying to yourself, this is bullshit. This has got to change. And you're growing in strength. You're picking up the strength to how things need to be. You're talking about like something being over, something's being done. But you also might be bringing up some dirt about your ex. So this could be digging into the past, digging into things that he may have over you and bringing up something that you find out about him. But the Nine of Cups is usually success. So we'll have a look over here to see if you're going to end up going to court and paying a lot of money to do this. What's the result? No, this doesn't look likely. This doesn't look good at all. Is it male children? We got double male here. We got double male there. We got one little female card sitting there. And we got the little female card here as well. See this here? You said about the big money you would have to pay to go across to take it to further in the courts. If you went to the courts, the better result is over here, just solving this out of court, asking for, you know, a better deal, maybe one more day, or maybe, you know, like if there's only one sleepover, maybe two sleepovers. There's something wrong with the nighttime energy. So maybe asking for where you bring them back, so that you have them, because a 50-50 to me, 50-50 means that he has them 14 days a month and you have them 14 days a month. He has them 1 week, you have them 1 week. To me, 50-50, that's how it works. So I do feel that where he would stipulate that you can only have them X amount of time, but you can't have them at night. You can't have them at night time. You've got to bring them home. So it can be something like that. It also can be where him or the courts would stipulate that you must have somebody there as an observer kind of thing. Somebody that he chooses or the court appoints for you to have more time for some reason. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what happened for this sort of situation to be happening to you. I know in Australia here, pretty much the mother, unless she's got something really, really wrong going on, usually the mum gets a lot more custody than the male. It just depends. But that's always been that way for a long, long time here. If you do go to court, I'm asking, would you be going to court? I don't see any money being paid. There's minimal sort of money here. I just feel like it would be trickery and lies and deceit, because this is like where somebody rips you off, somebody steals from you. This here will be somebody trying to manipulate things and manifest things into being. This would be the lawyer, and then this would be walking away from a situation. So over here, it doesn't look likely that you would go to court. It looks more likely that you could come to better terms by keeping it out of the court and just trying to do something and ask for, let's have another look at this. And I think if you ask for little adjustments, not something major, not going from, I can't remember what you said on here. Let me just quickly look. More time. So at the moment, it's been every other weekend with one night for dinner only. Okay, so what you might try and negotiate is 2 nights for dinner, you know, or every other weekend, but 2 days a week where you pick them up from school and then you drop them off at bedtime or something like that. Or on holidays, school holidays, you have them all day and you drop them off after dinner. So yeah, I feel like if you ask for some little adjustments, just a little bit extra, but if you try and ask for something major, like a lot more, I feel like there could be conflict here. One of the children is showing up as one of the children where they're not coping as well as the other child. So I don't know how many children there are or if there's only one child, but I am seeing a child in conflict with themselves, like they're stressed or depressed or stuff like that, where they don't know what to do. They don't want to make you unhappy. They don't want to make dad unhappy. So yeah. You need to find out who this is, because this is usually somebody that's got your back, somebody that will help you, support you, and then bring this back together. So I don't know what kind of family services you've got over there to get some help. We've got women's centres here. We've got child services here. We've got all different things that where people would work for you for nothing to get some more help with this, because it does sound like it's a bit steep. But would you be going to the court? I don't think so. I don't think you're going to have to take it to the court at this stage. What I think you might have to do is settle for what the deal is right now, get all your information together, and then bring it forward and say, you know, I'd like to, you know, I'm not really happy with this situation. I'd like to just request one more day, you know, like one extra day, you know, one extra dinner or something. I think if you ask for something small to start with, and then you base it on how the child's feeling as well. So I don't know how many... Oh, you're the guy. You're the guy. Oh, Edwin. Sorry, Edwin. I'm thinking that you're the mum. And yeah, because that's how it works out here. The guy gets every other weekend, because when I was looking at it, I'm thinking that sounds like what is in reverse out here. Sorry, I can't see your photograph there. So, oh, if you could see what I'm looking at, your photograph is like this tiny little thing on the screen. I can't see it. Sorry, Edwin. For some reason, I thought I was still talking to a female from the last reading. Really, really sorry about that. But yeah, I think that if you ask for one more day, something little, you will get there. But there is some sort of forced change going on. And I don't know if she has some sort of dirt on you, but you need to get some sort of dirt on her, basically. You need something so that you... I wouldn't say fighting shit with shit, you know, like dirt with dirt. But I just feel like here, this is met with some sort of opposition there. So you do need some sort of support here, somebody that's going to be there with you, that supports you with this. But I think that you will get a better deal with negotiation rather than paying 50 G's and going to court to try and get more. Because if you did go to court, this just shows me like getting ripped off, things sort of happening really quickly. And then this is like arguments and stuff and things just not going the way you planned. You want a red 7. You basically want a red 7. Red 7s would mean that it's going to work. You got 2 black 7s, which means it doesn't work. You got a black 7 over here, meaning opposition. It doesn't work in the way that you thought. All right? So I'm really sorry about that I was referring to you as the mum of the kids and all of that, because I just thought to myself, this is really strange. I'm thinking Edwina, because most of my people on my channel are all female. So that would make sense that this is you and this is child. And yeah, but the nighttime thing is, I don't know. I think the nighttime thing is off limits at this stage. But yeah, sorry about that. It still applies. Just replace everything where I thought that you were female and you were the mum. Just replace that with that you're the male. All right, sorry about that. Okay, so your second question was, I don't know why, but I thought Edwin. I was calling you Edwin, and I knew when I seen your name right at the beginning, I went Edwin, Guy. But then while I was reading, I kept thinking Edwina for some reason. All right, will I prevail in this divorce? Second reading. Oh, by the way, your wish is coming true, and that big 10 of diamonds sitting on that side. We'll do 2 yes and no's before we move on. Your wishes coming true twice came out, and you had that 10 of diamonds sitting there. But it's like, that's like winning the lottery, that money. But then where the money's going to go was a forced change for you. So you will have to change something for you to get what you want, basically. The black 7 means the plans that you have, you're going to have to change them for it to get to where you want. There are 2 boys and 1 girl. I had the 2 energies of the males at the top, and I had the 1 little girl at the bottom. Over the other side, I had 2 energies of a male and 1 little girl. So yeah, 2 males, 1 female. It was coming out through the reading on both sides. I don't think the court thing is a good idea because of the 7 of Swords is being ripped off. The money being taken and not getting near enough for what you would put in to do that. You need to go back to the drawing board and appeal to her softer side about the children. All right, so just think about 2 questions in your mind right now, Edwin. You don't need to post them. And we'll just see what we get. Edwin's got questions in his mind. Top 3 cards is the first question, yes or no. Bottom 3 cards is his second question, yes or no. Okay, so let's just tick one off. Top 3 cards is Edwin's first question. Bottom 3 cards is Edwin's second question in his mind. So just think about 2 random questions. Doesn't have to be about the divorce, the kids, nothing. Can be about anything. All right, your first question is, and your second question is, okay, yes, no, maybe, yes, maybe, maybe. So the second question you had in your mind is more of a yes, but there's some sort of delay here. So you're being told to really think about what it is you want and what you're doing. Second part of the question, we've got patience. You need to wait. You need to be patient. Everything will happen when it needs to. And you're also being told that it's time to let go of certain things and walk away, because this is where the person's holding on and looking back at the past. So there's things in the past that need to be let go of that you haven't let go of yet. So that's just general messages there. Now the first question, you've got yes. You need to rest and rejuvenate and basically like meditate and focus on positive stuff, right? So this is where you take time out and meditate, but that is yes. Here, being all tied up. This can be where you feel like you haven't got a voice. You feel like somebody else is telling you what to do, pulling the chain. So this is like restriction, very tight restriction going on here. And with what you've just briefly told me in the message, yeah, I can see where you're coming from. This here is you're just really not sure what to do. So, yeah, so I'll get to that in a minute, Mama B and Lisa. Yes, Lisa was in the room. I wrote the list out the wrong way. Lisa is actually before Starfall. This is where you're trying to make a decision here. So you just need to rest up, get all your resources together, get people that are on your side. You know, I mean, this is for the good of the kids. This is something you want more time with your kids. Divorces are bitter, they're horrible, and you know, there's not usually a nice divorce that happens for people. And yeah, so this is telling you to rest up. This is telling you to, you feel like you're restricted at this time, but maybe that's for a reason. You need to wait. And then here you've got this indecision going on. So I can't answer the first question because I've got yes, no, and maybe, so it doesn't want to be answered. So you probably already know the answer. All I can do is give you some messages. All right, so your second question was, I think it was about, will you be meeting someone eventually or something? Second, will you meet someone anytime soon that will make you happy again? I'm sure you will. So let's get everything ready. And again, at the end of this reading, we'll do 2 yes and no's at the end of the reading, Edwin. My apologies once again for thinking that you were the mum and the kids, and yeah. All right, so hey Siri, timer, 10 minutes, please.
10 minutes, starting now.
Okay, Edwin, here we go. Focusing on Edwin. What's coming for Edwin in regards to relationships and love? What's happening with Edwin? Will somebody be in his life again? Will they make him happy? Will he be happy again? Is someone coming towards Edwin? And when and who? Show me what's coming towards Edwin in regards to love in the future. Okay, here we go, Edwin. Definitely love is around the corner there. You know what, Edwin? Through what's going on with the kids, and I'm getting goosebumps just looking at this, through the boys, not the girl, because something that, I don't know if the boys do some sort of sport, I don't know if they do music class or something, through something that when you take the boys somewhere, this looks like you meet someone through the boys for some reason. So it could be where you have to go and pick them up at school. It might be where they've got a, I don't know, a Christmas party or something at school. Through your children, you somehow get connected to this woman. This woman, she would be, if you wanted to go by star signs, I say that clubs are earth sign. Other people say no, that's wands, it's fire sign. So it's either a fire or earth sign, doesn't have to be. She would have probably brown hair, maybe chocolate brown, maybe rusty brown, possibly wavy kind of hair, even curly kind of hair. She would be very, very attractive and very attracted to you. It looks like she is a soulmate connection because the Jack of Hearts represents the soulmate connection, and it comes to you through groups of people. So I don't know if you're going to any kind of divorced groups, you know, singles get together. There's a thing online called Meetup, and it can be used for dating purposes, but a lot of people use it to join up. Like I've looked for groups that meet on tarot readings or yoga, or so I think that through your sons or an interest that you have, this is you meeting somebody in groups. So you would be meeting someone. It can be online chitty chatter, but I'm not really feeling that. I'm feeling like this is actually you being out and about. So if you play golf, let's say, down at the golf course, you might change golf courses now and go and join a new one, and you might meet new people there. Or you might take the boys to go and play hockey or soccer, or you might take them to basketball. And through that, this woman starts talking to you. She's very good looking. You find her extremely attractive. She finds you attractive. It can be through some sort of sport. You might join a gym and you might start talking. The other thing, it's through parenting. I think she's a single parent and you're a single parent. So if you start looking up single parent get together, and then you'll find groups that meet and go for a walk or something, or they go for a coffee once a month, have a catch up, touch base. Yeah, so get involved in community group activities, Edwin, and I feel that that's where this connection comes through. Now, will they make you happy? Yes, very, very happy here. But the daughter might not like this person. I don't know how old these children are that you've got, but I'm feeling like the daughter might feel a little bit funny about you having this connection with this woman. But the boys are just playing and doing their thing, and they don't really care. But she's definitely something to do with the parenting type thing here and the kids. Now, I don't know how old you are at the moment, Edwin, or how old the children are, but this can also represent that whoever she is, you're going to have a baby with her down the track. So it can mean that. It can mean that she's got 2 boys herself, but it can also mean that there's going to be another pregnancy in the future. Because this is usually an announcement, 9 months, double fives is babies, 1 baby boy, 1 baby boy. So it can be twins as well. Double sixes, double fives can be twins. So it might be somebody with twins. The other thing I'm seeing here is it could have something to do with in 5 to 6 weeks time, 5 to 6 months time. 5 to 6 weeks time, we'd be going into festive season. We'd be going into Christmas. So this could be all to do with Christmas functions, parties. Could be something to do with work as well, because the 5s can represent work, but I'm not seeing a lot of money around, so I think it's more personal and outside of work. Now, this lady, in regards to what she does for work, she's either into business like retail, she might own her own business, she might be into some sort of fitness or sporting kind of stuff. She might work or own a retail store that deals with sporting equipment, or she could also be someone that travels for her job. She could be a traveling salesperson, she could be an air hostess, she could be a driver of some kind, but yeah, she's busy, fast-paced. She could be an office worker sitting there, but I don't think so. I think this is somebody that gets out and about. And she's very charming with lots of people, not just you. She'll be charming with everybody. Okay, more information for Edwin and potential love life in the future. All right, we're just removing Jocelyn off the list. All right, so you're going to have some options here. So it may be online stuff where you connect with people and you start to filter through the frogs and the princesses. so you're going to kiss a few frogs before you get to your princess. I know it's usually the other way around, frogs and turning into the prince, but this is you looking at your options and where you want to be. You will be very strong and in control with how you're going into a new relationship, and you're going to be really governing it by what you want and making sure there's no hiccups there. You will be tempted to go down the wrong path here. The devil could represent a star sign, Capricorn. So it could literally mean Capricorn, or I think it's Aries, is it? Or Taurus? Emperor, Aries. So Aries or Capricorn energy is here. Let's get some more. We need female energy. Someone from your past might return. Ooh. Someone from your past might return. So someone you dated when you were in school or something. It doesn't have to be someone you dated either. It could be someone that was some guy you hung out with at school, his sister, and you go hook up with him and have a drink, and next thing you know he says, oh hey, this is my sister Jenny, and this is Edwin. So it can be something like that, but I still feel it's something coming through with the kids. This person, you may go on to marry this person. We've got 10 of Hearts and 4 of Wands. This is commitment. We've got Virgo energy here. We've got strong air sign energy here. All the star signs are here. So I do feel that you're going to filter through all different people. Some people are just going to be friends with you. Some people are going to want too much from you. Some people are going to be scary and you're going to say, look, go away. Some people are going to like go down the wrong side of life with you here. With this devil energy. But I do feel that there may be a connection through the boys, because the 5 of Cups is 5 of Hearts, and that is through male energy again. But this is big happiness. Will you be somebody, meeting somebody? Yes. Will this person make you very happy? Very, very happy. You possibly will be marrying again down the track. But sometimes I feel like you're going to withdraw from it, and then you're going to rush out there again. So you may need to just step back for a while and just enjoy the children when you've got them, and enjoy your work lifestyle, go on trips and that, explore what's out there. But yes, the answer mainly to your question, it looks like you're going to make a soul connection, and it does look like it's something to do through the children and group activity. Okay? So anything that comes along, if somebody contacts you and says, hey, Edwin, we haven't seen you down at the blah, blah, blah. We're all having a get together. Do you want to come? Yes, yes, yes. You need to join in. You need to join in. As long as it's not the days when you got the children, because then that could cause problem, unless they can go there. But be prepared for the daughter not to like this connection once it starts. But I definitely feel there's someone coming in. And only the one queen come out, which is curious, because you did have the 7. The 7 is the options with lots of different people to look at. Anyway, that's your readings today. Just do the yes or no in your mind again, Edwin. Yes or no for Edwin's questions in his mind. Top 3 cards is his first question. Bottom 3 cards is his second question. Now, this is just to finish off. And thank you so much for your donation. Really, really appreciate it. You are new here, Edwin, and this is now my job. Me getting online doing this is my job now. It used to just be for fun, but then my boss died, and I needed to create a normal little income to replace the income I was getting from him each week. Anyway, here we go. Yes or no for Edwin. Top 3 cards for your first question. It's the same as last time. Those 2 cards were the same as last time. And second question. Woohoo! I don't know what your questions were, Edwin, but you've got that rest and rejuvenation, and then making a decision, because that's indecision. So you need to sit down, work out what's right for you, and then follow your dreams. This is you holding your heart in your hands. You're ready to step out there. So is the answer yes or no to your first question? It's a maybe yes. It's leaning towards yes in a big way, but it's a maybe at this time. Your second question is a straight out yes. We have the door to value. This can be financial value, money, or what means a lot to you. Does it mean a lot to you to have a big balance, big bank balance, or mean a lot to you to have happiness, love, whatever? You know, and do you need the money to have that, or do you need the money for something else, or whatever? So you got to work out what's valuable to you personally, physically, mentally, whatever. You had the man holding the heart, which is you holding your own heart, ready to put it out there. You now have the woman holding the heart and a caring connection coming in. So your cards here are yes, yes, yes to the question, but you're also being told about a connection that's coming in. So the value could turn into what you value in a relationship, not so much how much money you've got in the bank, or what car you're going to drive, or all of that. So I feel like there's going to be a valuable connection coming towards you, Edwin. That's really, really nice. Anyway, that's it for you. Thank you for your donation. I'll be back on live tomorrow doing some more readings. And then next week, I'm not sure what times and days I'm going to come on. I'm going to try and come on at the same sort of days, but I probably will be getting on earlier or maybe later as well. Yeah, we'll just see. We'll see what happens next week. All right, so really, Chris, are you okay with, because it's only 1:15, are you okay with me doing 2 of the yes and no's on the free list before we move on to yours? If you're not, that's fine. I'll move on to yours while I'm quickly stuffing down this yogurt. So I'll just sort out the free list while I'm waiting for Chris to respond. I've got her questions online, but they're also there, so that's all right. So the free list, we've crossed out Jocelyn. There was Alex 20, Lisa P, and then the reserve ones that I might do was Starfall, Leanne, Ramesa, and I'm Pretty. Now, I don't know if I'm going to get on to them. Okay, Chris, you're fine with that? Oh, you're passing out candy. Yeah, happy Halloween, guys. I didn't have one child come here, but I was only here until about 6 o'clock last night. But usually if anybody's going to come here, they come here between about 4 o'clock, and by 6, 7 o'clock, that's it. Nobody comes, but absolutely nobody came here. And then I went to the club and with my hubby, and as we were driving, we seen 2 little boys just dressed in shorts and top with a plastic bag in their hands, and I seen a bunch of teenagers. They weren't dressed up either. And I seen one woman dressed as the nun. It looked horrible. And I seen 3 little kids at the traffic lights when we got to, I think it was Warrawong or somewhere. Seen 3 little kids dressed up, that was it. And then my hubby's saying, oh, what are these people dressed up for? And I said, because it's Halloween. And he went, oh, okay. 6 boy, 6 girl, and 3 boy. Oh, so the girl is, so are they twins? 6, 6 and 3? Because you had twins coming up in your reading. You had twins coming up. So the boy and the girl is 6, and then you got a little boy that's 3. Well, I really, really hope that you can sort something out with your ex and get some more access to those lovely little children of yours. But just be prepared down the track for once you find somebody new, the little girl might not get on board with it too quickly. Trust me, I've seen relationships that have broken and there's kids involved, and especially little kids like that. I remember a family member got involved with someone with 2 little boys, and that person had 2 little girls, and the kids were a problem with each other. You know, the kids became a big problem, and one in particular on one of the boys became a big problem for that relationship. It lasted for a while, but yeah. Anyway, it is what it is. Alex 20, please post Yosif's best friend sign or name. Alex 20. Oh, so that's all we've got. Have we got Alex 20 there? All right, we'll tick off Alex 20. And then it would be Lisa P. And then we'll go on to Chris's reading. All right, Alex 20. Would Yosif's best friend react positive about us liking each other and having a romantic interest? I don't need star sign in that, Mama B, because Yosif is his name or her name. I don't know if Yosif is male or female. So I don't really need a star sign for any of that, Mama B, but thank you anyway. Alex wants to know, will Yosif's best friend be okay and positive about Alex and Yosif having romantic involvement? Will Yusif's best friend be positive? What's falling on the floor? We've got yes and no falling on the floor. I'll leave them ones out. Will Yusif's friend be positive towards Alex and Yusif having a romantic interest with each other? More of a yes than a no, Alex. This is like successful, happy, good energy. This is about going on journeys together. Here, as long as Yusif is still spending time with this best friend and not sort of cutting them out all the time, there is something to do with worries and concerns about money for some reason. The two of you are together, worrying about, I don't know, if they've got to travel to be with you, or they're spending too much money on you, or stuff like that. But I don't know why that dropped on the floor. But this is like, as long as there's some time for them, because that's like rest and rejuvenation, where they take time away from you. But this is, generally speaking, yes. They will be thinking that about other options, because this is like maybe sometimes they might not be too happy about it. It could be that, oh, you always did blah 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 with me and now you're with her. Now you're with her, you're you're not spending that time with me. So let's say that every Friday they go and have coffee, or they go and have pizza or something together, and then when you're in the picture, oh look, I can't come tonight, or it's just me and her. Or so I think if that person gets left out too many times, then they won't like it very much. These two things, they won't like it very much. And if Yusif has been spending money on this best friend, they might miss the money. They might miss what's being spent. Edwin, what were you saying? The Capricorn is the future ex-wife. Oh, okay, so she is the Capricorn energy that's coming up as the devil. Sorry to laugh, but she's coming up as the devil. The devil is Capricorn. The poor Capricorn star sign getting lumbered with the devil card. I don't know what the other card is in, and I don't think Joanna's here anymore because she was tired with work and everything. All right, so Starfall. Will your crush take actions towards you in November? You're an Aries. Thanks for hanging around, Edwin. Edwin, you weren't here before, but I did a numerology demo. And the numerology readings are $11 US, and that's at the moment because they're a one-off thing. But if you meet someone, we can look at your numbers and their numbers and put them together. It would be interesting to look at your numbers and your ex's numbers, but that would be pointless because you're breaking up, to see whether it should have worked or it shouldn't have worked in the first place. But yeah, I've been doing these numbers, and it's like a star matchup with numbers. Anyway, here we go. Starfall, will your crush take actions towards you in November? You are Aries. Starfall. All right. So lastly, with the free readings, we have Lisa P., Leanne, Rumesa, and I'm Pretty. Now, I don't know if any of them are here. I'm going to do Chris's reading now, and then depending on how long that takes me to do the double reading for her, I might get onto those last ones, okay? So, will Starfall, the Aries, will her crush take actions towards her during November? It looks like maybe. Looks like they're planning something. You just got to be patient at the moment. It's not going to happen today, tomorrow, but I do feel that there's something in the planning. It might be something little, as far as doing something with you, or going somewhere together or something like that, but you're being guided, or they're being guided to bring this thing together. This could be that they're busy with work though. The man holding the coin is usually the boss, or promotion, or getting a job, or paying out some money for something. So they might be working at the moment, but so yes, These two cards mean yes. The bottom of the deck means yes, and this means wait. This means maybe and wait. So yeah, you just got to be patient with this person. It's like one of the cards I've got in here. Your timing is not their timing. You know, you got to be patient. Look at that, what I cut on. Be careful who you trust, guys. I don't know who that message for. Maybe it's for me. I don't really have a big circle, only people online. So there's a pretty little circle for me not to trust somebody. All right, really, Chris, let's get on with it. Yeah, let's have a look at your dad. His name's Thomas. All right. No worries, Edwin. Glad to help. I just really hope it works out for you with what's going on there. It sounds pretty tough. All right. Hey, Siri. Timer. 10 minutes.
10 minutes starting now.
Here we go, Chris. Crystal wants me to look at her father, Thomas. Show me what's around the corner with Thomas, her father. Show me what needs to be known about Thomas, Chris's father. Show me what needs to be known about Thomas, Crystal's father. H-O-M-A-S. Oh my gosh. Is he okay or what? Like, has he got any kind of old surgery or injury, or has he got any major allergies to anything, or any medication that he took that he went weird from the medication? Because this is like drugs, alcohol, medication, injury. It can be where 20 years ago he broke his leg or his wrist, and he's still today taking painkillers or something for something from long ago. He's got an energy around him at the moment of somebody in spirit, something to do with August. 8 or 16 means something to this person. I just feel like something from the past is creeping up on him right now, and he doesn't even realize it. This is him looking away from what's going on. Now, this can be being a male. It can be that he's ignoring something. I've heard of people that their pee can be the wrong color completely, and they say nothing to anybody until it's too late. It's a male. Anyway, this is showing that if there is something wrong, it's something to do with either hereditary, that his father may have had something, his grandfather may have said something. It's sort of sitting there. And then this is showing me a healthy turnaround where it can be okay. This would indicate something to do with the pelvic area of the body, the kidneys, the bowel, the bladder, the liver, the pancreas, the intestinal tract. But this is healthy, and this is hormonal as well, so that would represent the balance coming back in. I just feel like he's either eating too much of something, taking something that's not right for him. He may be using supplements or something. He doesn't drink, and he hasn't had any surgery. You'll be asking him how he's feeling. Let's get more information. Because this is usually drugs, alcohol, or medication. Okay? So it can be a simple thing like getting a flu shot. And the flu shot, something not right with him. But something here has either been injected, or he might be, let's say, I don't know, prawns, shrimp. He might be eating shrimp every week, and then he feels really weird when he goes to bed, and he hasn't been connecting the dots together. This is something like he's either ignoring it, or he doesn't realize that there's something that, it's like I drank hot chocolate, full cream milk, and 20 minutes later my stomach was making noises, I was bloated and everything, and I didn't put two and two together. The next time I drank the hot chocolate, I got bloated, stomach pain and everything. I went, oh my God, the milk, the hot chocolate. So I stopped and I started having different things, and then I felt better. So I don't know if he either is ignoring it because he's looking away from it, or whether he doesn't actually know and he's not piecing together. This is telling me he'll be fine. It can be stress and worries about his loved ones, about you guys, about your brother, you. It can be that he's worrying about someone in the family at the moment, but I'm feeling a hereditary thing here with the triple eights. Eight's being screamed at me from the other side here. 888. What did his own father or uncles, is there anything common in the family, in the bloodline? Is there something that he might be overlooking that could be sitting there waiting? And double fives would represent, there's someone on the other side, something to do with May or August, something to do with the 5th, the 10th, the 8th, the 16th, and the 24th. Those numbers all mean something. This can represent blood and digestion. There's something to do with food or something he's taking in. I like the fact that the 8 and the 9's up here, and as we move forward, the 4 is here. This means that whatever this is, it gets better, but it won't go away. It's something that will reoccur and come back around, but the next time it comes around, it's not as bad as the first time. So yeah, it's something that's getting less, which is good. I just don't like this black 9, and we got double 9s. I just realised September means something, and 9 and 18 means something as well. DHOMA. He's going to have to change something. He's not going to like it. This would be the medical, and he kind of gets a little bit of a shock, but he kind of knew at the same time. And he does have some sort of money thing going on soon. It may be a bit of a downturn with money, but then he's quite happy with what he's got here. But yeah, I'm seeing forced changes here that he's not abiding by. It's kind of like somebody goes to the doctor, they have all the tests, and then the doctor tells them, you need to take this, you need to do that. And then they go, yeah, and then they don't do it anyway. It's like that. It can be stress and worries though, but I'm not seeing any aces. Aces would take me to his head. I'm seeing movement in his legs, so I don't know if when he wakes up in the morning, his legs are aching, or he can't move properly when he first gets up, or if he's been sitting down a long time, his ankles are swelling up or anything like that. It's not showing me heart or head, which is good, but it is showing me something to do with taking something in. This would be taking the wrong stuff in. This would be taking the right stuff in. Okay, what are we saying up there? I did tell him I think he's a diabetic, which is my pawpaw as well. His sister who passed has also, okay. So there is diabetes in the family. You feel like he might have it. Simple blood test. Go and find out if he's got it. And start getting on track with it, because I just kept feeling this is something he's putting in his mouth, not even realizing that it's making him get worse, because this can be where it gets really bad, out of control. The kidneys, the liver, and everything controls all the function with all of that. We do have hormones, male hormones, which is good because he's a male, but it could be coming up about thyroid and stuff like that as well, and balance. But yeah, someone that passed in September, you're saying about his sister, and then we got August there, we got May there. Yeah, all right. It would be a hard change for him with this black 7 here. This would be, no, I don't need that. I'm just going to control what I'm eating. I'll be fine. But yeah, it's still sitting there. This is like someone that makes a change and everything gets on track, and then they slip up and they start going backwards, but going backwards could actually cause an event of some kind. Show me more about Thomas, please, and his health and well-being. There is some sort of good money thing coming up. A lot of hard work that he's put in the past. Okay, we got the heart upside down. Now, I just said about the heart thing wasn't out. This can represent the kidneys, the bladder, the bowel. Something's out of whack. It's upside down. This is where something needs healing. Something needs fixing right now. Something needs to end right now, and this is his karma. This is this. It's started. It's began. So if we look at this as diabetes has began, it started. His lifestyle, the way it was, has to change, and now he's on the new journey. Luckily, the Wheel of Fortune's upright. Okay, so this could represent medical, force, stubborn, trying to change his ways, being very stubborn about what he needs to do. This can be something that he's brought to an end after a long journey with working and everything, where he's cashing in. The Tower is sitting right on top of the Wheel of Fortune, so this can be avoiding disaster before you get there. And we have Death card. Don't get alarmed. Death is about the new beginning for him, because this is getting on the right track here. And then this is wishes and dreams coming true. Now, there is going to be some happy event here. Somebody's going to be pregnant and babies in the future. It's not showing me the baby just yet. Things will work out, but I think right now, test everything. Now, if it's not your father, it's something close to your father. I don't feel it's you. And we had that thing with your brother and the hospital and everything. I think this is something else. It's your father. I just keep feeling it's your father. Anyway, that's what we got there, Chris, on your dad. So let's just move these. I might use the other tarot for the other reading. All right. And I'll use the other deck for the other reading. All right, so what was the second one? All right, and then we've got the freebie readings, and then I'll need to go offline soon. How did my interview go with Quest Legal? Okay, hey Siri, 10 minutes timer.
10 minutes starting now.
Thank you, Siri. How did the interview go with Quest Legal and Crystal? How did Chris's interview with Quest Legal, how is that all going to go? We'll do the yes and no's at the end. I forgot to do them. So remind me, Mama B. Put it in capitals. Really, Chris's yes and no at the end if I don't do it. How did the interview go with Quest Legal? CHRISTALE. Was this for job promotion or something? Because this is really, really good energy here. Seven of Hearts is the changes that you planned. The things that you want for yourself. Seven of Spades is things that you didn't see coming. That could be with things going on in the world at the moment, you know, rules changing, legal things changing. But yeah, this is where you plan your future. This is where somebody else changes the future. But over here we have, I'm assuming this would be you, the Jack of Hearts in the middle. This is you looking at the journey of the past of what you don't want and what you do want. The Four of Diamonds turning into the Ten of Diamonds and the Ten of Clubs being in the middle. Basically, this is working for the money. It's like where you've gone from 10 hours work and only 4 hours pay to 10 hours work, 10 hours pay. So it's getting the right thing, getting value for money. And this is a balanced effect. So if you were applying for something with Quest Legal, this would be basically where they can see the value in you. And they can see the value of balance coming through with you being part of whatever that is. Let's just do some more. You've got love cards coming out here, Chris. You've got some sort of adventure. I think one person you're going to tell them to sod off. It can be someone from the past trying to get back in with you. I just feel like you're going to shut the door on that. But there could be a little soulmate connection going on soon. There's a lot of confusion here that I'm looking at, Chris, coming up in regards to the future around this job. I feel like they cannot guarantee stuff. So they can't guarantee certain things because of the way the economical situation is and the financial, the forecast of whatever at the moment, because it looks like a lot of doom and gloom here. And it's where they're saying we haven't got information to project forward enough to be able to give you a secure day, time, whatever. So if you're saying to them, okay, I've got this job, I'm going to do this work, I've got these responsibilities, how long will I be doing this? How long before I get a pay rise? How long before this? They'll say it all depends on the economic situation. Because at the moment, all around the world, everything's just going So this is responsibilities that aren't yours, and then responsibilities that you're very proud of and things that you want to do. I'm just seeing a lot of work here, a lot of investigation, but also confusion. So let's just get some, we'll do these because the other ones are under there. It looks like I haven't had any bother from that piece of scum. That's nice. That, well, I don't think she'd be bothered right now. It's too late now for everything. I'll let you know, Chris, in WhatsApp what I'm talking about. All right. Show me Chris and her. How did things go? Her interview. What was it called? I can't see it on the screen. Quest Legal. How did everything go with Quest Legal? The black cards could be where the people, the clients that if you worked there or whatever you were doing there with that interview, if that was to go for a job and work for them or get a promotion or whatever it was, Chris, all those black cards could be the people that you're dealing with, because you're talking about something that's to do with legal stuff. So that could be, all of these people that you're going to have to be dealing, like there's a backlog of things coming in. All right, how did the interview, look at this, 7 for 7. Double sevens is very lucky. Are you going to be dealing with sudden sort of events and, like, I don't know if this has got something to do with some sort of tragedies, people that need better, representation better, and this is the strength here. These are very good in regards to the job. This is the application, the movement forward and saying, you need me here, this is what I need to be doing, and this is working on the plan for the future. So these are very good. This is where you're meant to be right now with the Karma card. I'm just wondering, are you going to be working with people that have had disaster happening or something? Something like that is coming through in this reading. All right. It was to work for them. Yeah. Okay, so to work for them. Would you be working with stuff like that? Because that can be disasters. It can be where somebody died from a medical procedure, or somebody had their house burnt down by a criminal, or it just feels like it would be working with some pretty extreme kind of stuff. But you're very strong with that strength card sitting there. There is a feeling of, you could bring something better to the company for what they've got right now. They are looking at you and other people, not just you. And see, this here is 2 cards about letting something go emotionally. So I don't know if this means that can you work in that kind of atmosphere. If it's really big, it'll be extreme environmental situations. Okay, they want to make sure that you're able to detach emotionally from it, because it's a position that could really wear somebody out by the looks of it. What else have we got? Bottom of the deck, we got the new beginning if you want it. Patience and learning. Yeah, so there's, on the one hand, I'm looking like it was very successful. It's very good. But on the other hand, I don't know if you showed a few cracks on the surface of how you would handle certain situations, whether they didn't know if you were experienced enough in that kind of field or whether you would get too emotionally involved in something, because this is showing where this is going on in your own head, where they'd be worried about that, stressing about whether you want to do this or you don't want to do this. But it could be your energy as well right now. If you get it, do you really want to do this or you don't want to do it? But you got the patience and timing on your side. You got the star, which is usually starting a new beginning. You had underneath the deck, you had the new beginning there. All of the cards except for that. I feel that's the situation, so we're not going to take that as a negative. It's just, I don't know if you want this or you don't. Because you've got 3 cards in here that are all about emotional detachment. That I want something better. I'm going to let go of this. I'm walking away from this. 2 cards of walking towards something better. So I don't know, trying to work out whether this means that you coming into them to work is going to give people a better life, going to give them, take them away from the emotional traumas and stuff and get them something that they deserve, because you've got a strength card here and you've got a star card here, and star is reaching for your dreams in the top. But you will need patience and timing here, and you will need rest and relaxation because of that stress card there as well. So I do feel it went well. I do feel they see a lot of good qualities there that you would enhance their business. Yeah, so let's just do some Lenormand and then we'll get on to your yes and no's. And thank you so much again. Okay, more information for Chris. 3 cards for her dad from the top and 3 cards for this interview with the legal place. 3 cards for her dad and 3 cards for the legal place. The dad from the top. The stormy clouds will be over. There's some sort of verdict coming out for your dad. It's going to help make things stabilize. But this is getting through the clouds and finally finding some answers for him. I don't know if that's you or your mum, but that's someone supporting and caring. That's usually the caregiver. It's the mothering kind of card. But yeah, this is something, this would be like if he goes for tests or something. It also could mean that he's got some financial bonus thing coming towards him. He might be selling something. He might be trading something in. Bottom of the deck for the job. Whatever efforts you put in, you will reap the benefits. That's like putting all your efforts, all your training will be something good there. This is usually congratulations, you've got the job. This is an ending that's going to go on because of the job. So it can be a heavy burden that you're going to be taking on as well. It can represent heavy burdens that are following. All right, so we got to do 4 yes and no's for you. So we'll use these. Chris now has 4 yes or no questions. Chris, have you got them sorted out in your mind? 4 questions. Because if you want a few minutes, I'll just do that Lisa's question and Leanne's question, Remace's question. Who have we got? We got Lisa, Leanne, Remesa. I'm Pretty and Starfall. Are they gone, are they? Anyway, we'll stick with this. Okay, really, Crystal has 4 questions and plus just 4 more lots of information. Your little brother's mum moved back in with the dad and they've been divorced since 2007. Oh, okay, so that makes sense. That's the woman that's coming out as the mother figure, the mothering figure that's there with him. Maybe talk to her, see if she's noticed anything about him that he needs, go and see a doctor and get things sorted out. All right, so here we go. Chris has 4 questions. First question, top 3 cards. Second question, bottom 3 cards, and we'll reshuffle and do it again. for the next two questions. First question. Second question. Actually, I'll put them like this. This will be the easiest way. All right. Chris has two more questions. Yes or no? First question, top of the cards. Bottom question, second card. Question, bottom of the cards. Okay. This is the next question. And then this is the last. All right, here we go. Right, first question, Chris. Yes or no? Good luck. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so your messages for your reading. This is just to add to the reading. Doesn't have to be about the question you asked. You're being told to ground yourself. Don't go off in flights of fantasy about something. Just ground yourself. Stand firm on whatever it is. You're also being shown the door to romance is right around the corner. And you're also being shown that you are stronger than you know. You've got the angel of strength here, so someone's trying to guide you, protect you, but also tell you that you're strong to do whatever it is you want to do. Second question, yes or no? So first one was yes, yes, yes. We got yes for your second question here. Your second question, we've got stuff to do with everything's going to be abundance coming towards you. So blossoming abundance, things growing in the right way. We've also got the appreciation. This might be taking time out to appreciate what you've got in life. This can also be appreciation, showing your appreciation to somebody else or somebody showing it to you. And lastly, you are being guided by the seventh chakra here. This is your guide speaking to you, trying to tell you which way to go. All right, third question, yes or no? I wonder if we're going to get a no. We've got a maybe yes here. Funny enough, you've got the two long-haired louts. You got the two long-haired guys. You got something to do with business and money here. And then you've got something to do with love and romance here. Now, it can be one man that has both these traits, that he's a good businessman, he's long-term, he's committed, and he's also full of love and energy and family and all of this sort of thing. But you are trying to make a decision. This is something, a contract, signing contracts could be coming up. This could be you signing contracts to a new deal, and there's the bosses, the two men, because that's basically like the King of Hearts and the King of Diamonds. So yeah, you may be doing some sort of contract. You may be doing a contract of love and a contract of work coming up. But make sure you've got your eyes wide open with whatever you're doing at the moment. And last question, yes or no? We have no, yes, and yes. So this is maybe yes. You're being prepared to be careful what you wish for because you've got the storm on the horizon. So your decisions or whatever you're partaking in could cause a ruckus for somebody else. You're also being admired at this time. Somebody's watching you. They admire you. They love you. They want to have time with you. And you're being told to strategize and plan your future now. Anyway, that's what we got for you, Chris. All right, so I'm going to have a quick drink. I finished my yogurt, didn't I? I'm right on time because yesterday my hubby was coming in the door in 8 minutes. So hopefully the same again today. He should be in the door any minute now. So we're right down to the last bit. Mama B, I didn't get to that question you asked this morning. I totally just sort of did some other things and it totally slipped my mind. So I will get that question done for you today. So Lisa first, will you find love in the next 30 days? Oh my gosh, Lisa, you're putting a time frame on it. Will Lisa find love? Will Lisa find love? Does your dad believe in this sort of thing, though, Crystal? Is your dad a believer in this, or does he think it's hogwash? But it would be good if he listened to it, because he might pick up on some of the stuff I'm saying in there. You know, like his sister is September, a hereditary type thing. I feel like it's something he's ingesting, he's ignoring it. You know, like he might sit there and think, oh my God. You know, like he might freak out with what I'm saying, or he might say, oh, this is all hogwash. I'm not listening to this. Anyway, Lisa P wants to know, will you find love in 30 days? You're putting a time limit on it, Lisa. Will Lisa find affection and love in the next 30 days? So during November, will you find love? You'll find work. You've got women cards coming out. This is yes, this is yes, this is yes. You might find more than one person because you've got the contract coming out. So it could be a Libra star sign. It could be a earth sign. So this would be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This one doesn't have a sign, and underneath that would be Leo. So it could be Leo, Libra, or Earth. But basically, you've got a yes here, Lisa, that you could be finding a new love, affection. I don't think it's going to be, oh my God, we're in love, we're going to get married. But I do think you're going to find someone that wants to be around you and you want to be around them, and some sort of thing going on, because this is spending some money. It can be at work as well. But this here is where you're not too sure who you want. So you might meet more than one person. I do think you'll meet this person through women though. So you might be out with your friends or your family members. All right, that was Lisa P. Next is Leanne. What are we asking for Leanne today? Does Emad still want to contact you, even though you blocked him now? Oh my gosh, I can't work you out, Leanne. And is Emad still... I've got the hiccups, guys. This has been happening for the last couple of weeks where I'm just getting hiccups. Oh my God, Meh, you just donated. I need to turn everything off. Thank you, Meh. We'll get... Talking and hiccuping doesn't work. I nearly choked to death then. Let me quickly turn off the message thing. That was bad then. I hiccuped and I breathed in really deeply at the same time. That was bad. Pineapple. Nah, it doesn't work. Lady told me to say pineapple when I'm hiccuping and it will go away. It doesn't work. Okay, can we put closed on there, please? No more today. Let me go check that. PayPal. Hopefully it's just a mini, is it? Oh, even though I did need to earn some more today. Oh, Chris, your money is pending again. It's weird how it does that. Anyway. Oh, Meh, you've paid for a... it's not telling me the currency on that. Oh, no, it is. Is that a mini? Or is that just a bit more than a mini? I don't think that's 11 US dollars. I'd have to go and check it. Meh. Did you pay for a mini or more than a mini? I'll just finish these yes and no's. Does Emad still want to make contact with Leanne, even though Leanne has blocked him? Does Emad still want to contact Leanne? I think it stopped, Chris. I just said that pineapple thing and I thought it doesn't work, but the hiccup's gone. So it did work. That's weird. Does Emad... thank you, Lisa. Glad it made sense. Does Emad want to contact Leanne? He still wants to contact you, but he's feeling a bit out at the moment. He's thinking about you as well. This is yes, yes, and yes. This is where somebody feels like, you know, he feels about like deceitful or something like that. I don't know. But it's a yes. He still wants to make contact with you. He's still got some sort of love thing going on. He still feels like he's guided towards you. You did pay 11 US dollars? Huh. It's just that, oh no, let me just check, because what's the name paid for 2 minis, which is 12 US dollars. Oh yeah, that'd be right. That'd be right. The other, Chris and Edwin must have paid a little bit more. No, Edwin paid the 11. Chris has paid more, but Chris's money's not in there yet. It's okay. So that is for a detailed reading. Okay, we'll get onto that in a sec. Rumesa, I fight with my husband. Will he come back to me? Here's Leo. You've had a fight with her husband. Rumesa wants to know, will her husband, the Leo, will he be coming back to her? Will Rumesa's husband, the Leo, come back towards her? Hopefully this is a yes, Rumesa. We all have fights. Once he mends the broken heart and then the feelings of anger or whatever, this is victory and coming back. You just got to be patient at the moment and try and take things easy. There's something to do with money. I don't know if you had a fight about money or something, Rumesa. But yeah, it is saying just give it some time. Let him settle down, because this is somebody that needs to heal from whatever was said. But the victory card normally means, you know, you're going to be successful with what you're wanting. You just got to be patient right now, because this is no, yes, and maybe, but this is yes at the bottom. And there he is. There's the man holding the coin. So it does look like there will be some sort of reconciliation down the track. You just got to wait. All right, so that's Rumesa. Lisa P is done. I'm Pretty is gone. Oh, I'm Pretty is there. Let me do that. I know a person named Ismail. Is he good for me? You are Scorpio. The Scorpio wants to know, is Ismail good for her? Is Ismail good match, good person for I'm Pretty, the Scorpio? Is Ismail a good for I'm Pretty, the Scorpio? Oh, I'm getting a bit weird here. Oh yeah, this could be a good match. It looks like this person matches with the people that you know and the people that you like. This guy, this Ismail, he's actually thinking about you while you're thinking about him. But that's yes, yes, yes. Bottom of the deck is yes as well. It's a balance. It's a good balance. All right. Meh. Let me go. Is your question on PayPal? Let me go and check and then set the clock. Am I on the right path regarding work? Negative and unmotivated. Okay. Where's my clock? Okay, here we go for meh. Meh. One single reading. All right. I'm going to say your name in my head instead of saying meh. Is on the right track with work. She's feeling unmotivated and negative towards her work. Is she going around the right path? What should she do with work? We're going to look at you now and future. Now and future. This is now, future. Okay, so this is you. As you can see, everything's black. Everything's stifled and black. I feel like the two kings, they don't see eye to eye here. That would mean that the business, if they were like this, looking at each other and we had red cards, that would be harmony and flowing. It's like 3 people in a room and there should only be 2. There's disagreements, responsibilities that you don't like. This is you getting black up in your head. So this is where you're at right now with your job. I do feel it's something to do with management of your job. Whoever manages you, whoever's the top of the ladder. I just feel like there's differing opinions. So when you got this job, I feel that the job was Katrina wants to donate. Hang on a sec. Let me just stop this. Katrina, yeah, I only really want PayPal, Katarina. For a mini, it's $6 US. You need to do it right now because I do need to go offline now. I should have finished a while ago. But yeah, if you're donating right now. Anyway, we'll start the clock again. Okay, so yeah, I can see that this is stressful at the moment, and I can see like it's been getting worse. This is where it starts at a 1, a 3, a 6. So it's something it's just not going away, whatever this problem is that you have at work. Down the track in the future, I'm seeing new responsibilities that you're good at, but I am seeing that there is some discussion you need to have with some female. So I feel like you need to talk to somebody about what's going wrong here instead of just going to work, feeling like crap, coming home, feeling like, I'm just so unmotivated, I don't want to do this anymore, whatever it is. Because there's something that maybe you could be giving different responsibilities, new responsibilities, and then you'll feel happy when you go home instead of feeling stressed or unmotivated and flat. So let's get some more information on this. I don't know if you want to go learn something new, maybe take on a night course or do something different coming up. It could be where you take on something new, but I do feel like you might need to, what we say out here, let your hair down. You might need to just take time out, step away, go on a holiday, go on a vacation, just take a break. Because this can be being with females and having fun and just taking a break over here. Show me what's going to go on with and her job and the future. I don't know if somebody said something that put you out, like somebody that upset you with some foul words or something like that. I just feel a lot of power play going on over here where you're at right now, and it just doesn't gel, it doesn't flow. And then here, I feel like you need to have a conversation, but you're not talking to the right person about what it is you want. So, see, this is you're wanting something better. This is you wanting to detach and move away. This is you growing in strength with the way you feel about things. This is you're possibly going to leave this job and go somewhere else. You're wanting an end to this. You've got the death card sitting here. And you need to heal. The only way you're going to heal from this situation is if you start looking elsewhere. I feel that for now, you've got to just keep plodding along. You've got to try and talk to who you can. If there's 3 things wrong with the job that you're doing right now, you need to talk to whoever it is that can fix these things for you or give you different options or something. I feel like you're going to have something come in that makes it a little bit better for a while, but then at the end of the day, you're like, I just want to look at my options outside of here. I'm feeling very strong about what I want to do, and I think it's time for something to come to an end to start something else. Over here, it's showing me that down the track, you will emotionally detach yourself from the work. So you are in cosmetology school right now. Okay. All right. I feel like emotionally the job you're doing right now, you're going to have to it's work, it pays the bills, and I'm not going to be here forever. And treat it like it's a temporary phase until you move to the next level, okay? Because over here, this is like finally getting to where you want to be, because the 9 of Pentacles can be moving up in the world. It can be retiring. It can be cashing in, taking your money and going elsewhere. But you've got the 3 of Swords that the only way the 3 of Swords, it's upside down. So this is where you finally start to heal. But the only way you're going to heal from what's going on is for this to come to an end. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing there. Let's just clarify on here. More information about what's coming as the months pass. Did we have some double numbers? We got double 6s there. So the 6s could mean that it's going to go on for another 6 months at this stage. It could mean that by February or something next year, you're making plans, and then by June next year, you're in a totally different job or different atmosphere, different qualifications, whatever. Show me more information on this 3 of Swords, please. More information. Fork. Yeah. ending, ending, ending. And then new beginning here. Look at this. Got the Emperor taking the power back and then finally feeling balanced again. Justice is all about balance. Finally getting the balance back. So at the moment, you got to plod along. You got to keep your strength up. You got to, whatever things you don't need to be doing, you need to start cutting them out. Whatever people you don't need to associate with, you need to cut that out. You will be thinking about the future and what you're going to do next. But yeah, the cosmetology school, sometimes you can get involved in, courses and things. And when you start it, you think it's everything you want it to be. And then you get into it and parts of it sort of you feel like it's not what you should be doing. But I do feel that there is eventually there's some major change on the horizon for you. I don't know when. I don't know how long you've got to do this course for. I don't know how long you're in this job for or what the job even is. But there's eventually going to be where you start to heal from what you're doing. It's like if you look at it like a relationship. If a relationship starts to feel stale or it starts to feel like there's problems there or it's something that's making you unhappy, can you fix what's making you unhappy? Can you bring back the passion that you had? Is it still there? So I think you need to assess why, like what has happened for you to feel the way you're feeling right now. Okay? Because here, this is like, I thought it was going to be better than this. It starts off with, you had this dream of what you thought you were going to be doing, and you're sitting here looking at it going, I'm just getting bored with this. I want something else. And then here, you're trying to grow in strength. And then here, you're like, I'm just going to release myself from this. I'm just going to stop this. You're in the cosmetology school. So you said with your job, so your job and the cosmetology school goes hand in hand, right? But yeah, I do feel that you're going to cut ties eventually. This can be making a lot of money in the future though. You might start focusing on, once you're qualified and everything, like what kind of money you're going to be making and where you're going to be going. And the world could simply mean not something coming to an end. It could mean that you're going to work out, how can I get on a plane and go and study or work in a different country or something like that. So I just feel there's some major shift going to go on, and you've just got to work out where it is you want to go. Can you fix things right now? Can you make things better right now? And if it was a relationship with a guy, if you were in a relationship and there was some things broken there, maybe you need to go back to when you first dated each other and start to find what your passion was, why you went into this in the first place. So I feel like you're going to do a bit of soul searching here. I feel like you're going to heal in the future, but you've got victory and success at the end. So eventually you will take your power back, and then you will balance yourself back out. So, like a lot of us are going through some downers at the moment with what's going on around everywhere. There's been a lot of energy shift going on. I think we had an eclipse recently and it caused a lot of horrible kind of crap going on for people. So it could just be the energies at the moment, meh. Anyway, thank you for your donation. Let's do 2 yes and no's to finish off. And then are we finished? Oh, we got one more. I was needing to go offline. So it's just a mini. Katarina, can I have your question if it's not on PayPal, please? Let me just check. Oh, that's not what I thought. Still not home. I thought he'd be home by now. All right. Yes or no for Meh? She has 2 questions in her mind. Yes is yes or no for the top question. It's top 3 cards. Bottom 3 cards is her second question. Meh has 2 questions in her mind. Top 3 cards is her first question. Bottom 3 cards is her second question. I don't read them upside down. Basically, that's yes, your first question. And yes, you got 2 yeses sitting here. Just to finish off your reading, you're being told to strategize and plan, but you're also being told to rest and rejuvenate. So sometimes you just might need to stop You might need to stop, go and take a holiday, go and have a weekend away, go and stay at a friend's house, whatever. So I just feel like sometimes you need to rejuvenate. And also you need to stand inside the garden, and the gate means look at what your future is. Where do you want to be in 5 years' time? What do you want to be doing in 5 years' time? Or even maybe 1 year's time. From here till next year, where do you want to be? If you don't want to be where you're at right now, what can you do to change it? Okay? So, but that's a yes. And your second question is a yes as well. You're being told to make sure you ground yourself. Maybe do a meditation. I don't know if you meditate, but look up on YouTube grounding meditation, guided grounded meditation, and do something like that. Or do the alignment of the chakras. Maybe your chakras are out of alignment right now, and that's why you're feeling flat and unmotivated. Do a chakra alignment. There's one called Crystal Beach. I think it's Jason Stevenson on Crystal Beach. His videos are amazing for meditation. So Jason Stevenson, one of them's Crystal Beach, but he has other ones on there for meditation of all kinds. You're being told that think and plan. You've got the thinking man. This can mean that somebody else is thinking about you right now, and they've got plans for what they think you could do. And also you will have blossoming abundance in the very near future. All right, so we were finished everybody's mini reads and free reads, and we've got, let me just check. What is this noise outside? I keep thinking that my husband's car is driving down the driveway and there's nothing out there. It's very, very strange. I don't know if anybody else heard that, but the driveway is right outside my window, and twice I've heard the car. I've even seen the reflection on the blinds flashing, and I stand up and look, and he's not home yet. Anyway, he should be home, so I've got to get this done. Yes and no for the mini reading. I've finished all the yes and no for the minis, for the free, haven't I? All right, so we just got Katarina with her question. Let me just check PayPal. Okay, so the question's not there. I'll read the question on here. Thank you, Katarina. Let's start. All right, Katarina. 1, 2, 3. What can you do to remove or counteract or protect yourself from the dark magic done on you? Okay, well, I'll talk, but I'll show what's coming towards you, what's going on. Okay, so, well, this is not really a reading. This is my advice of what I do. Selenite crystals, you'll see stuff everywhere. Firstly, evil eye, the evil eye beads. I've got them everywhere here. I've got the big hand with the evil eye on it. This is supposed to reflect back to the person. So if somebody right now is looking at my feed and they're wishing me harm or whatever, basically this thing will push it back to them. So that's one thing. The other thing is selenite. Now this is a selenite pointed crystal thing, which I actually dropped on the floor and dented it. But you can get little beads of selenite. You can get big towers of selenite. This absorbs negative energy. So if I held onto this and someone had been putting something on me or whatever, literally this thing will get hot. The more I hold it, it'll get hot. And there's lots of meditations on YouTube and everything about removing cursing, removing any kind of foul intentions that's been put onto you. A lot of people do the sage. I used to do sage years ago, where you just burn the sage. You can go and buy the sage. I don't really like that. But you know, you can get incense, frankincense incense, white sage, sage incense. Look up the incense and things that you could burn around the house. The other thing you can do, if you're anyways religious, you can get olive oil. You can light a candle next to it and then do a prayer and ask that Jesus Christ, the angels, whoever it is you pray to, you can ask that they infuse the oil with blessing and protect you. And then you literally will go around your house with a bowl or a dish with the oil in it, and you literally just dip your fingers in it and put like a circle or a cross or a crucifix symbol on the four corners of your house. You can put it on furniture, whatever. That's something I know that somebody has done. But let me just read and see what's been going on with you for you to feel this way. Palo Santo, yes, I totally forgot. I used to burn Palo Santo incense all the time. Actually, I think I've got some that I just took out the drawer today. But I seen frankincense the other day, and I love frankincense. Frankincense is really, really good for psychic. And the other thing you could do is buy black candles. Now, it sounds like craziness with black candles because you think, oh my God, black candles, that's evil or whatever. No. You burn a black candle, and when you light the black candle, you ask that any foul... I wish Rhonda was here, because Rhonda's got this prayer that she says, and it's any foul deed, intention, or spell or curse, or even any foul words that have been sent or put upon me or said against me. I ask that Jesus Christ or the angels or whatever it is you want to say, spirit, white light, I ask that it is removed, blessed, and sent back to the sender. Have a look online for egg removal, curse removal using an egg. You don't eat the egg, you don't crack the egg. Basically, just have a look at that. Removal of, someone sent it to me a while ago. I'll just have a look. I'm just going to turn this off. Hang on a minute. Just turn that off. Put that away. Yeah, somebody sent me something. Well, that's basically a mini reading, but I want to have a look at your cards just to see what's around you, whether you're okay or not. Because sometimes we can think that somebody's doing something, but it's our own energy putting it out there. So try putting out good energy, not negative energy, that you are safe, you are protected. I'm just scrolling back to see if I still have the lady's, what her thing is. And this is just one of them. Oh, I got rid of it from there. Hang on a sec. Let me look on YouTube. Egg. No, it's called egg cleansing. Egg cleansing. Egg cleanse. Curse. There's heaps of them anyway. Just type in egg cleansing and it'll come up, egg cleansing, and you're supposed to do it like when you feel that there's something around you, somebody's put something on you, or you feel like someone has done something to you. So can we please, I want to know what's happening. Had several readings and then that told me someone's been doing the black magic. Don't put too much into that about the whole black magic, doing black magic. I do know there has been certain readers, I don't know who they are, and I don't even know that they're online, but I do know there have been readers out there. I've heard of people being told that they had a curse, and then the person panics, and then they say, that's okay, we'll remove it for you. You just got to pay us $100. And then they end up paying, one lady paid over $1,000 because she believed that there was some curse, and then it turned out it was a big scam kind of thing. So just be very careful with people telling you things like that. I'll just have a look and see what's around you. Okay, I just need to set the clock because this is supposed to be a mini reading and it's already, the time is gone. And I do have to get offline. I don't know where my hubby is. He should have been home ages ago. All right. Here we go. This is Katerina. She's worried about possible black magic and curses. Anyway, with the black candle, get a black candle and a white candle. And then just light the two candles and you ask that spirit or whatever you pray to, if you believe in guides, spirit, angels, whatever it is you feel that is white light to you, that is something that's healing and protecting, you ask that when you light the candles, that the white one is to bring in pure good energy and love and light and happiness. And the black candle is to remove anything that's been said, any kind of curse, anything. The black candle is to remove that. Burn it for like an hour, or if you've got a tea light, like a little white tea light, let that burn. If you've got a picture of somebody that died that would be looking after you, you know, your grandma or somebody, you can put the candle next to somebody that's died, their picture, and ask them to protect you as well. But yeah, black candle, Palo Santo, sage, selenite crystals, any of the black crystals, tiger's eye. I've got tiger's eye everywhere. These are different type of things. I've got the evil eye here. But yeah, I've got tiger's eye here, tiger's eye here. Any black crystal will absorb negative energies. Tiger's eye, this is a different type of tiger's eye, but tiger's eye in the brown or that is protection. The evil eye is protection. I've got an evil eye on a black beaded bracelet here. This one here is only plastic, so it's kind of crappy, but the symbol is still the same. And this one here is proper crystal, so this one's heavy. And yeah, so this is the black beads, which is, I think, I'm not sure what crystal that is. But any of the black crystals, you can wear bracelets, you can put around your neck, but you've got to believe that you're protected. So do a meditation of protection. Look up on YouTube, say meditation of protection. And you literally go and shut the door, close your eyes, do the meditation, listen, and really believe it. Light your candles, get black candles, get white candles. But if you can't get black candles, I found a while before I could find somebody that sold black candles. Just use white candles for light. Red candles can cause anger and things like that. They can be good for love and stuff like that. But if you want love candles, light pink. Okay, so it's all about protection and putting a dome of light. You got to imagine you're standing somewhere and a big light comes on top of your head. Like if this is you standing somewhere and a light is like this on top of your head, and then it's surrounding you with a dome of glass protection, and you can see out and they can see in, but they can't do anything to you. Okay, all right, so let's quickly do this. Karina, just show me, is everything okay? Look at these flipping over. This is good. This is caring energy. This is being around the right people. So you need to, like, some people will have 10 readings and they'll only listen to one thing and then they'll worry about it and worry about it. So you might have had a lot of readings and everything's been quite good, and then one person tells you that somebody's doing black magic on you or something like that, and now it's stressing you out. But they can only do what they can do if you allow it. You know what I mean? Like, you can put curses out there on people, but if the person is willing and open and letting it happen to them and believing in it, you're giving power to a curse. I learnt that lesson a long time ago, and I've learnt it again and again, that if I give power to a certain person or a situation, it's me that's giving that thing power. All right, so okay, this is your stress over here. So I'm seeing, if anything, that somebody is jealous of you. Somebody's got this little bee in their bonnet about something that you had that they wish they had, or someone that you know that they wish that they know. because this here is showing someone quite stable, happy, being in the right group of people, doing things together, going to work, school, whatever. But here I'm seeing where something went wrong here. This is somebody that could be lonely. This could be some female that feels like you betrayed her, or you said the wrong thing, or you did something with her person or something. So someone has definitely felt like there's something wrong here. But this here, I feel, is your stress level. This is where you're being good-hearted and you're opening up the door to things. And this is where somebody's taking advantage and causing stress. Okay, we'll just quickly do this. Yeah, just like, you know, okay, so this is your friend, okay? So you feel that your friend, I don't feel like she's openly doing some magic spells, black magic, and burning stuff and burning your hair or stuff like that. There are people that do that stuff, don't get me wrong. There are people that wish other people harm or want things to go wrong for people. I mean, I can think of a person right now that if I was into that, I would definitely be throwing everything at that person. But yeah, to my knowledge and what I believe, Katarina, and I think Mama B would agree with this, that, and Lisa, but Lisa's gone now. If you put bad intentions out on another human being, no matter what they've done to you, if you put bad stuff out and you hope that this happens to them and that happens to them, it will come back around to that person. It will come back around, and they'll be sorry that they actually put it out there in the first place. Anyway, I just feel like this is you worrying and carrying on. When you said you've been feeling poorly for several months now, what happened before you started feeling poorly? Did you have any kind of tragedy happen in your family where you've been depressed at all? Did you have any kind of medication 7 months ago that maybe it's making you not so well? Have you changed your diet? Have you been under stress about something? So you're giving energy to feeling poorly that somebody did something to you. And I'm not saying they didn't do it, but giving that energy will make it worse. Okay? Nothing happened. No. Okay. So nothing happened 7 months ago. You just noticed that you started feeling poorly. And, well, I know a lot of people right now, and it's nothing to do with curses, and they don't feel well at the moment. They've been getting infections. They've been feeling tired. They've been getting headaches. So they could turn around and say somebody's making this happen. And I know when I've felt like that, I'm going, somebody's wanting me to be like this. But yeah, you've got to try and not give it energy, Katarina. So burn the candles, burn the Palo Santo, believe that that's protecting you. Do an energy protection meditation. Yeah, you feel disconnected one night. Okay. I'm just going to do 3 more cards. We'll do a quick yes and no, 2 yes and no's for you, and then I have to go. I'm just really wondering where my husband is. He should have been at home by now. All right. This is being with the right friends, the right friendship. Look at this. This is lovely people enjoying life together. So you need to be with the right people, friends, family, whoever it is. Here, you need to balance what you're doing in your life. Don't put too much energy into the negative. Focus on positive, positive, positive. And this here, you need to disconnect and walk away from negative energy. So literally imagine yourself standing in a park and that there's black energy around you, and see yourself walk away from it and standing on the beach with the sun shining on you and the wind blowing in your hair. Salt water is fantastic. If you live near a beach or a river, salt water. If you live near a river, any kind of water, go and take your shoes off and walk through the water and ask that Mother Earth itself removes any negative stuff that's been put on you. Anyway, I'm really sorry. I need to go now. We'll just quickly do yes and no. Mama B, I'm sorry I haven't got to do your thing. I'll turn this off and I'll quickly do your thing on WhatsApp. That's as long as he doesn't come down the driveway, but I'm pretty sure he should be in that driveway right now. No, it's still not him. Another car just really close to my house. It's not him. I'm getting quite annoyed that he's not home yet. Anyway, Katarina, yes or no? Just think of 2 questions and we'll do... Oh, well, this is mini, wasn't it? 1 question, sorry, Katarina. 1 question, yes or no? 1 question for Katarina, yes or no? Okay, we have maybe, and yes, Okay, so we have a maybe, yes kind of situation here. Be careful of illusion, deception, all of that. This is making a proper balance in life. A mirror is just a reflection. A magician isn't real. Like a magician does tricks that are not real. It's illusion. So you've got to be careful of what's reality and what's not. Here is spending time with family and friends and being happy. And then here it's like you need to make up your mind right now, but do you have to make up your mind today or can you wait and just give some thought and efforts into it? But please do not give yourself to that kind of stuff. Well, they better not be. As long as it's in the office, I don't mind. But yeah, we'll talk about that soon, Chris. I'll talk about it on my phone. All right, I'm going to go, guys. I'm just going to turn this off. Yeah, he actually finished nearly 40 minutes ago, so I'm just wondering where he is. All right, bye. I will catch you.